I'd like to welcome everybody to the Alabama Bass Trail, the fifth and final stop of the Alabama Bass Trail Northern Division. I'd like to welcome everyone watching on AlabamaBassTrail.org, the tens of thousands of fans that are here. Yes, not only laying out, but also they bring their tents and everything else. They're looking at me going, there's not tens or thousands of people. My name is Robbie Floyd. I'll be the MC up here, ready to bring some of the best anglers from around the country and especially Alabama here for representing the Alabama Bass Trail. This is their fifth and final stop. A lot is on the line, not only with points trying to make it to the top 50 so they can move to the Alabama Bass Trail Team Championship that will be in October at Lake Wheeler, but also the top 8 guys that finish in points after today is done. They move on to the Team Championship for the Bassmaster Series. So in that, which will be held at Lake Guntersville, which these guys get to fish on in the Alabama North. If you make it to Guntersville for the Bassmaster Series, you might actually, if you win that event, get to fish at the 2016 Bassmaster Classic, going to be held at Grand Lake in Oklahoma. So a lot is on the line for these guys. Also, individually, money throughout, not only from our sponsors, but theirs, but $10,000 on the line for our winning pair. We've already crowned 4 champions, $40,000 for those, but we've not had a repeat winner as far as a pair of guys that have won before win again on the Alabama Bass Trail. Maybe today will be the day that all changes. Again, this is a fifth and final stop for them. A lot on the line. A lot is always on the line whenever you look at the sponsors behind me because a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort from the people, but also these sponsors from everyone from Bill Penny Toyota, Phoenix Boats Academy, Sports and Outdoor, Garmin. I've got my Garmin Verb here shooting all the guys. Dan O'Sullivan there from Advanced Angler, getting the still pictures, everybody from AlabamaBassTrail.org. But pay attention to our sponsors. Now, these are our sponsors, not necessarily some of these anglers, but these are the people to help support the sport of bass fishing in Alabama, whether it be the north, south, period, Alabama. I like to thank all of those guys. Every one of these guys helped make this event possible. So thank you. Without them, it would not be possible. So I talk about all the points, all the money, everything's on the line. The guys are coming in. There's an in-water weigh-in system. We'll explain more about that as the show goes on. The first flight check-in is right now. So the first flight should have checked in. They're moving their way into the tanks. We've already got a point set. Was our team lead right now, Josh Gibson, Chris Blackwood, led by a big fish of 410. That's the mark to beat as it stands right now. But I'd like to ask everyone in attendance here, all the fans sitting in the stands, if you would please stand up. Pay tribute to our soldiers here in the U.S. and around the world with the singing of our national anthem. Kay, you doing the song again? You singing? Okay, thank you.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the
That's the way to start it off. Kay, come on over here. I know you just got through singing the national anthem. Kay Donaldson with the Alabama Bass Trail. You have the director next to your name whenever you talk about this, one of the people responsible for bringing this event, not only here, but the other 9 stops plus the championship. And it's a successful second year on the Alabama Trail North.
It was. We had substantial growth in the North Division. Running 206 boats, 5 different tournaments. That's a lot of boats, a lot of anglers, and these guys stick it out. We've gone from 19-degree weather in February to 90-degree weather today, and I was afraid my voice was going to crack. I've been so hot today when I was singing the national anthem there, but no, I pulled right on through. Kind of sounded a little bit like Leanne Rhymes.
It did a little bit. I talked about the sponsors that help make this event possible, and they might help individually some of these anglers, but helping us throughout the state of Alabama, we couldn't thank them enough.
A lot of these sponsors have been with us both years, but we have some new sponsors this year, and without the sponsors, without the great host cities like Florence and the Florence Lauderdale Tourism Office and these anglers, a trail like this would not be possible. So, I can't say enough about our anglers, our sponsors, our host cities, our team back here that's working so hard. And I just want to say something out there on AlabamaBassTrail.org. We're experiencing 90-degree temperatures today, and a lot of these guys are ledge fishing, so they're fishing very deep, and these fish are going to be stressed when they come in. We've got straight oxygen going into these tanks. We've got ice to cool the tanks. We've got 10 or 12 guys back here doing everything we can do to keep these fish healthy, to return them back to the lake. So as the spectators that are back here, if you see that the tank is cordoned off, we're going to ask you to please kind of stay away from that. These guys are doing everything they can do to keep these fish alive so that we can put them back out here so you and your kids and your grandkids can catch them for years to come. But what a great day. I mean, without it, it's a little humid out here, but beautiful Alabama weather stick around.
Not raining.
It's not raining. This may be the first tournament, knock on wood, that it hasn't rained on us this year or snowed on us. So, but great turnout. We always have great spectators here in the Florence area, and looking forward to a good tournament.
This is your home event, and I see some big fish ready to weigh in. You ready to do this again?
I am ready to do this again. This is the 5th and final stop of the Alabama Bass Trail North Division. We will crown our Anglers of the Year this time, and we will find out our top 50 teams that are going on to our championship, as well as the top 8 teams that will be going on to the Bassmaster Team Championship.
And I talked about that just a moment ago. Kate, thank you very much. Get on out of here because we need to bring some guys through. Let's bring up our director, or the weighmaster, I guess you could say, Jody Harrison. Let's find out what we're going to go for today. What is going to be the total? You and I have this side bet each time. What's it going to take to win today?
24-39.
23-29. Okay, 20. I went under. Well, 329 is my race number, so I had to say 329, and you said 24 what? 39. Either way, over a 20-pound bag is good, and it's a warm day out there. I'm seeing guys. I think we got a head start because I see guys with big fish already in the live wells.
Yeah, we do. There's some good ones. As a matter of fact, this basket coming up here is a fantastic sack. So this guy right here, he's definitely going to set the pace on how this tournament's going to be.
And I think I shot myself in the foot because I didn't see him pull the weight out. I think I should have went over yours no matter what it was, even if it was by a 1/10 of an ounce. Again, 12:21. That's our leader right now. Gibson and Blackwood are big fish of 4:10. They stay in the water throughout the whole process. They bring them through the bump tanks to make sure that they're how long?
15 inches on smallmouth and 12 inches on largemouth and spots.
So they have to be at least that long, and you can't come up here and bring catfish or anything. Of course, these are bass. So I said 12:21 was the lead. I shot myself in the foot. I don't know why I did that. Our new leaders right now, Kyle Glasgow, Luke Glasgow, 26-27, guys. That's the way to do it. I don't know why I underguessed when I actually saw your fish before. Can you tell me a little bit about how you caught them?
Spoon.
Spoon, that's it.
Yeah, I caught one on a 25 Profound Outdoors Z-Boss.
So I'm guessing you're fishing deep, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me more. I want you to give me I know you're quiet. You're up here. You understand you're leading the Alabama Bass Trail. Do you know how much money you could win if you stay on top today?
Yeah.
How much?
About 25,000 probably.
That's a lot of money. When was the last time you won $25,000?
Never.
Today could be the day. How do you think your chances are?
Not very good.
Why not?
Because I think it'll take 28 to 30 pounds to win.
But things can change. 26, not a bad day. Who caught more, you or your partner?
Him.
He caught him. So did you get him in the net?
I got him in the net, but
And you caught him.
I lost a 4-pound smallmouth at the boat. So
You did. That you had on the line or in the net?
in the line.
Okay. Catching it the same way. So mixed bag today?
No.
Okay. 675, our large fish, 6 3/4 pounds. So that's the way you do it. 675. And that might not be the big one. They're going to check one more. So was that a smallmouth?
No.
So when I say a mixed bag, you say yes, right? Because you would have had a smallmouth and a largemouth.
Would have been a mix.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. See, you're trying to pin me down on those, huh?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's looking at you in that hook gear. You're all bright yellow like that. So let's find out. What's this next one going to weigh?
6.
6. Okay, so we'll find out. I'm trying to figure out your guessometer. 675 is what the first one weighed. This one a touch better, 681. So that's even better. That 6/100ths of a pound might help you and get an extra $500. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
I like your chances. You're quiet, man. You're like pulling teeth trying to get you to talk out here. Grab some of those bad boys and hold them over here on the X's. Dan O'Sullivan, again, for all the anglers that are in the tanks and stuff, we'll always make sure that we have one basket in here to get ready to hop up, and every time hop up over here on these orange X's. You don't even have to wait for me to call you. If I see that you set the basket in and you come around, then we should be good. Did you smile? No. No, I figured. That's all right. Glasgow and Glasgow, the leaders right now, catching them deep on the spoon. I can't believe I'm so dumb and I picked 23. I know, I had a chance. I looked and I saw the 2, but I didn't look at the other 3, and they were big as well. Come on over here, guys. Kenneth Chambers, Jason Grape, they were both number 5. The first flight out this morning. You got 5 fish, that's what you're looking for, but it's tough following that crew. You got them today.
Yeah, we got 5.
Good job on that part. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. 5 weighing 1398. What was happening out there on the water? I know it is hot, but what was happening as far as under the water concerned, or under the surface?
It was slow for us.
Trying to find schools?
Yeah, they started schooling when we was making our last cast.
Oh, that hurts. So could possibly be later in the day. That could be happening for some of these later flights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The last flight's they'll have the advantage, I think.
Stick around to the very end. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kenneth. Again, like to thank them for everything that they do. Freedom Marine and Phoenix Boats, get some extra kickback from them. I have Ty Campbell and Mark Meyer coming up next, and I'm seeing 5 fish on here as Jody goes out there. How was your day today?
Not as good as those 2.
Yeah, that's a tough deal to follow. Were you doing the same thing? Were you throwing a big spoon?
No, we threw it early this morning, but we stuck with big worms and crankbaits.
Big worm. Big worm. How far do you have to travel?
We went up to Natchez, Bear Creek.
Moved up a bit. How much pre-fishing did you have coming into this tournament?
I fished 3 days, 2 days.
So what, in pre-fish, what are you trying to do? You trying to target, all right, where are they at right now? Are you trying to find big balls, big schools in certain areas, and then try and find them the next day?
I was just graphing, looking for them on graph, running the ledges, wasted a lot of gas, didn't find any.
Good. So all that work you didn't find. Jody's out there trying to check things out. What do you think you're going to have today out of your 5 fish?
8 pounds, 7 pounds.
So just not the size, huh? How many total fish do you think you caught?
Not many, probably 11 or 12.
How about people around you? How many other boats do you see? We're probably doing the same thing.
Yeah, most of the places we found that had some fish had somebody on it.
Were they doing the same type of stuff you were?
It was hard to tell. We didn't get too close. We kind of kept our distance.
All right. Trying to be nice out there. I can understand that. 0 to weight there. Let's find out what you have. Thinking 8 or so. Well, a little more than that. We're going to have 9 and change. 966 today. Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Again, talk about the winners from the past in the Alabama Bass Trail, like Hall and Cannell and Jordan or Logan Martin. We have Canada, Hunter, Neely Henry, Strickland, and him, who leading our Angler of the Year points right now. Josh Wellborn and Wesley Sams from Smith Lake. Phillips and Cole, we'd like to see your name on the top one of these days. Is today the day?
I don't know. This is the last chance. I don't guess it's going to happen today. It's just one of them days.
Let's find out what you got for your 5 fish today. It looks like 1506 for your day. Good job. That's a good day.
Thank you.
All right, let's find out what your big one weighs. You got a good one in there. Let's find out what she weighs. Got a couple good ones. Yeah, you need to hold up both of them. You going to pick it out? Go ahead and pick it out. Had 2 more good ones. What happened? Hurting. Hurt. Let's find out. Need 6 and change. We got 5 and 3, 5.34. So a good total for Phillips and Cole for their single bass. They have 2 big ones in there. I don't think the other one. Yep. Hold over there. Hold them up for Dano. Good start, man. You get 3 more of those. Said he had 2 more, but not able to bring across stage. Yeah, because those could have ate the ones that are still left in the basket. Good day. I wish you could have got 5 like that. Let's find out. Brian Lumen, John Talton, come on over here. Talk to me. They take care of them. Take care of them in the well. Done this before. 5's a good number.
Yeah, we're pretty pleased. We had a decent day. Bad practice, but good day today.
I'd love to have bad practices and better tournaments. That seems the way to go. Almost 20 pounds. 1976 for your fish today. And you're going to want to weigh a big fish. What do you think the big one's going to weigh?
About 6'2".
Okay, 6'2", so I underguess might do it. So 6'2", 681's our leader right now. Go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and show us which one. Again, we don't want to let guys wait too long out there. If you got one in that 6 range, we definitely need to weigh it. And you do have it in the 6 range. 6'2", well, it ends with a 2, but 642, so close. Not quite there. Great day of fishing, though. Thank you, sir. Brian, yeah, grab that one and hold it up for us. Need like a 9 to come across, so we won't have to check out that Mountain Dew Big Bass each time. But if you got everybody in that 6 range, Lanny Guthrie, Lee Hurley, we're in boat 12. Come on over here, guys. 5 fish, you're seeing 26 pounds. Take the lead. You got it?
No comment on ours.
What happened? Rough day. You got 5, though. At least you got your limit.
Yeah, we got our limit, but, man, it was tough on us.
What were you doing?
A little bit of everything.
Kitchen sink, 775 out of those 5 bass. I was expecting 1 fish at 775 out of you.
Hell, it is what it is. So.
It happens. Thank you for fishing, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. It's tough. They wanted to as well. Rex, no, we're not weighing all 5 of yours for big fish unless you got 5 6s. You got it today?
That'll be negative.
Kevin McMahon with him, 26-27 to take the lead. Our big fish only 681.
No, nothing close. But hey, it's ledge time. It gets crowded, and I try to make it a point not to go in on anybody. And today, nobody came in on us. I guess it's for a reason because we didn't have a big limit.
They do not to fish there.
Right, but there were places where folks were so many people on one ledge. It looked like they were holding hands and singing Kumbaya. I mean, it was bad.
It's rough. 1507 for your total out there today, and we're going to hear a lot about that, I'm sure. Go ahead and grab a couple really quick. Hold them out there. Yeah, it is ledge fishing time. Danny Shell, Anthony Land, come on over here and talk to me, guys. Boat number 2, second guy's out. You get to hit your spots, and nobody's on it, right? Couldn't get the 5th one in. I only see 4 coming across.
We got the spot. We just couldn't catch a fish. They were there. We just couldn't get them to bite.
Couldn't ever get a keeper. Keeper 5?
Couldn't get 5. We had it on, but didn't get it in the boat.
Let's find out. 8:49 for today. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Moving on up. Again, we're going to try and go through these as quick as possible, unless you have one that you really think has a shot at the big Mountain Dew Big Bass. Let's not coming across. Greg Tucker, Dylan Tucker. Come on over here. You can talk to me. Oh, sorry. I was looking at him on that. I wanted to make sure. You see that 19 on there. I wanted to make sure that he zeroed it with that basket. If not, so I need to take care on that end. How'd it go today?
Horrible.
How bad's horrible?
Like really, really bad.
What were you doing?
Fishing deep.
Deep. Jig, Carolina rig, what?
Everything.
All the above. It's like 12:04. I can feel the disappointment in your voice. Where does it put you in points? Where are you at?
We was in 30th, but we're probably in about 60th now.
Hopefully you hold on for that top 40. I appreciate you fishing out there with us here on the North Division. Thank you, guys. So, again, those top 50 guys move on to the team championship. Top 50 move on. They were in 30th. Hope they don't drop 20 spots. Where were you guys coming into this event as far as points?
Well, we just dropped 20 down to 77th, and I'm probably dropping 20 more.
It happens. What happened? What happened today out there? Because you know it's a big fish factory.
We made the decision not to go downstream. I've had a real good practice up this way. I had 29 pounds a few days ago. And
what changed?
Everything. No water, the high pressure. everything. Water.
Water as in they don't pull or they don't run water through the system?
Water, yeah.
All right, let's find out. Scoggin and Ledbetter, $9.79. I feel your pain.
It's awful. We work for that.
Hey, well, thanks for fishing with us, guys. Those 5 fish, not what they were looking for today, especially having the success earlier in the week. Andrew Warminson, Taylor Teague, come on over here. Boat 25, last one of that first flight. How'd it go? 5 bass, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but no big ones.
No big ones. What's the biggest fish you think you got out of that 5?
Probably a 3-pounder.
3. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. Over 10, over 11, 11.09. Not too bad. Not what you wanted, I know. We'll see you. Thank you, guys. Joey Nia, Will Butler, come on over here. Boat number 27. How'd it go?
It was a tough day. Definitely frustrating.
Frustrating. Give me a guess on that weight.
8 pounds.
Been here too long, fished too many times this body of water to get 8 pounds, but you got more than that. You got 9.31, Joey.
This is actually only my second day on this body of water.
Period? Yep. I remember calling you here
we got 4
many years ago.
No, I've only been here. Last year was the first time I ever fished.
I knew I'd done it before. I was thinking you were here even 8 years ago. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. Greg Bowie, Luke Duncan. Boat number 3. 5 bass. You got 26 pounds, somewhere in that range?
36.
36. That's what I'm talking about. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. Looks like 14, 19, almost those 15 pounds.
Just off a little.
Just off about 20. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let's grab a picture, guys. Grab a couple bass. Yeah? So, yeah, he noticed this stuff. First time that y'all been on stage together. Y'all don't really like each other much, and you're fishing that boat. What's that like?
Well, it's okay.
grab a couple. Yeah. It's got to be rough in that boat all day with you, too. Daniel says, hold them closer. Thank you, guys. Lavoy Lemon, Zach Lemon. What you got going on? What's happening? How'd it go?
We had a tough day.
Tough. Tough how much?
Well, we couldn't get a big bite. We caught a lot of fish.
How many total you think you got?
25 or 30.
Dang, that's a lot of bass. Let's find out. 848 for your total today. Around the bass, just not the big ones. I appreciate you fishing and trying.
Yeah, we had fun.
Thank you, guys, from Warehouse Associates, their sponsor. David Frogue, boat number 1 with Scott Luster today. I see 5 bass in the live well. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we had a good day.
5 big ones?
No.
No.
We caught a lot of fish.
1204, a lot of fish. Tell me the numbers. Tell me how many you think you caught.
30 before 8 o'clock.
That is a great day. So, everyone, what were you doing to catch them?
Fishing.
Shut up.
We're catching them on a jig and a Carolina rig.
So you're catching them that fast. I mean, you're catching them that hurry, that quick. You have to think every single time that could be the big one.
We had 21 before 7:30.
Man, that's an awesome day. That's a fun day fishing. I know it wasn't good as far as the tournament way, but that's got to be an awesome day.
It is. Yeah, we had a great day.
Great fishery here at Pickwick.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I got Brian True and Wendell Ketchum. You can come over and talk. Leave them down in there for just a moment, unless he's got you waiting in. Did he give you the okay or not? We can wait. We can hold it. How'd it go today, guys?
Slow day.
Slow is how slow? How bad was it?
We caught several fish, just couldn't get a big bite.
You got your 5 limit, right?
Yeah, we got 5 fish.
What time do you have that 5th one on?
8 o'clock probably.
Oh, slow day, and you got your limit at 8 o'clock. Dude, I want one of your slow days. How many total bass you think you caught?
50.
Shut up. I'm not even going to ask you any more questions. It's a slow day where I caught 50 bass, and I had my limit at 8 o'clock. So you've got some pretty high standard.
All small fish.
But in this kind of body of water, you got to think there's got to be some big ones mixed in there. I'm sure that's why you kept staying in that spot going, there's got to be one.
Just one. We wanted that one.
All right, let's we're waiting on Jody for just a second, I believe. How far did you have to travel to get those fish?
Concrete.
And how many people were around that concrete as well?
Probably maybe 10 boats.
So, that's a lot of people in a small area. Y'all get along with your neighbor?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Good deal. Let's find out. Yep. True and Ketchum. Said he had a slow day, Jody. Had a limit by 8 o'clock, and he was serious, and he caught 50 bass. It was a slow day on Pickwick. 30.08 for that slow day, guys. Good job. Hey, I wish I caught 13.08. I wish I could have caught 50 bass today. I'll tell you that. Good job, guys. No, 13. He wanted it. I said 13. I said 13. It might have sounded like maybe. I'm bad. It's the heat. Not used to this heat. I'm from Texas. Oh, hang on. That didn't come out right. Mike Johnson, Lisa Johnson. How'd it go?
Went good.
Real good? Let's find out. These 5 bass, what they going to weigh? Over 9.5. I think you're holding back on me out there. 9.59. How many total do you think you caught today?
Probably 15, 20.
Bunch of bass.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in the big ones, huh?
Oh, about a 10-pounder to the boat, and it come unbuttoned.
Oh.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
That's the way it goes.
That was your fish.
Oh, that was mine.
And that would have probably been Mountain Dew Big Bass. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. The one that got away was about a 10-pounder, he says. Jason Workman, Pat Hailstones, Boat 47 have 5 bass, 12-11.
Hey.
You okay with that?
Yeah. We caught a lot of fish, but a lot of small fish.
All right. Thank you for fishing with us, sir. 12-11. Let's have Steve Wilson, Donnie Wilson. Come on up. Again, guys, if you don't have a big one, we're going to try and keep motoring through this as quick as possible. How'd it go today? You got a grin on your face.
I had a slow day, but that's the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught, so that was kind of fun.
What's it going to weigh?
It probably weigh about 4.5.
That's a good smallmouth. I'd take that right now. 5 bass for Wilson and Wilson. 5 bass weighing just under 10. 965 and a good smallmouth in there as well. Good job.
Well, it's a hot day. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
Good day fishing, though. Thank you, sir. Got that limit. Josh Butler, Jeb Tate. Talk to me. How good was it? I know it had to be good. How good was it?
I mean, it's great, but we just couldn't get a big bite. We got 1 big bite, needed 4 more, and didn't get it.
Couldn't call out there. Let's find out how many how much this 5 bass limit weighs. 14 pounds on the nose. What were you doing?
A little bit of everything, typical ledge stuff, swim bait, jig, worm.
All ledge oriented.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Next up, Gautney and Leary. They were in boat number 18 today. 175 boats hit the water. We've went through 30 of them. You only need 26, 27. Take the lead. You got it?
Oh, absolutely not.
That's the negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full, but you got over 13. 1384. Good job.
No, that's not a good job.
Not that good?
No, that's horrible.
I wish I'd have caught 13.
A lot of pressure down there today. Just kind of really just running around. We ran out through a tank and a half of gas today to get what we had.
Now that hurts a little bit. How many people were you around?
The entire field.
Everybody in one spot?
Everybody was all over the entire lake just about.
And you kept sticking with it instead of trying somewhere else, or you were just committed to that area?
No, I mean, we ran the entire lake. It was just, we couldn't find a spot to pull in at.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Ingram and Hobbs. I'm seeing 11-14. You're just shaking your head. Wasn't your day, was it?
No.
Well, hey, where are we at in points?
Way back here.
Hey, we got next year, right? Yeah. We'll think about it. Thank you, sir. Hendricks and Jackson. Hal Hendricks, Chris Jackson. Come on over here, guys. 5 bass limit. That's what you need. You got one good one in there.
We got one decent one.
What, doing the same thing for catch all of them?
Did swim baits for the most part, and we threw a deep diving duo crankbait.
First time I've heard the swim bait mentioned today. 11.54. Let's find out what the big one weighs. Any guesses?
4.5.
We're weighing in a 4.5 and a 6 3/4 is our leader, Chris.
Well, I didn't know 6 3/4 was a leader.
It's all good. Now, why the swim bait? What made you go to that?
Well, the lake's really crowded, and we're having to fish behind a lot of people.
Do something different.
And just do something different.
Over the big one comes along. You're right. 421. You're a good guesser.
Yeah, pretty good guesser.
All right, thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Let's find out what Andy McBrayer and Alan Langford have. Boat 36 on the afternoon. Come on over here. Again, for guys in the tank, always have one up here in the tank, and you know how to do it. You've been here before. You've done this. I see 5 fish. That's a good sign. Is it a big 5 fish limit?
It's going to scare 20, but the big bite eluded us all day.
20 would be great. Let's find out. You said it'll scare 20. It was a great year, the year I graduated high school. 1988, not quite 20. What were you doing to catch them?
Big worm, sitting shallow, throwing deep.
Big worm. Big possible. Grab a couple. Hold them up for us. McBrayer and Langford were in boat 36. 1988. What were you doing in 1988? Graduated high school as well for Dan O'Sullivan. What were you at home on AlabamaBassTrail.org doing in 1988? Some people probably weren't even born yet that are watching. Let's bring on the Jordan winners from Lake Jordan, Hall, and Cannell. 5 bass limit. They were in boat 33 today. We're looking for our first repeat winner. Need a duo out here to do it. Is today the day for you guys?
Not today.
Not today. Point-wise, good day?
Pretty good day.
Let's find out. Oh, yeah, over 20. Look at this, 21-16. Congratulations, guys. Good day fishing. What were you doing?
Caught them on a crankbait and a big worm.
Cranking. Were you around a bunch of people?
Everybody.
So you're loaded, doing probably the similar things that they were doing. Were you changing it up, doing something maybe a little unique, your presentation, something?
We just kept moving until we found somewhere to fish.
Found the spot. Good job, guys. Trying to find that open area. Can you grab a couple bass? Again, our Jordan winners. In point. Where were you at in points? Not even a guess. Fishing both north and south. It's a good thing when you can succeed on the north and south. It shows you you're a complete fisherman. Already winning $10,000 this year at Jordan. And the Open. Yeah, that's true that. Forget about the Open for Mr. Cannell. I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, we got some sticks on the Alabama Bass Trail. Team A, Aaron, Josh, and Justin Aaron, boat number 39, 5 bass limit. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we had boat trouble this morning. Never left the side of McFarland just about all day. It was tough. If there's around here, we had a nice gentleman and his wife bring us in on a ski boat. That's why I got the bag with me. We're broke down about a mile down there on the bluff. So
Just having to work the trolling motor all day?
All day.
That hurts. And look at this. Still got a limit, 11:58. That's good. Way to stick with it.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Having to focus on just living off that trolling motor. Not something you want to do, but sometimes you have to do, and hopefully it pays off for you. Jimmy Mason, Lance Walker, you've probably been in that situation before, had problems and had to focus on one certain area. How many places did you hop around to today, Jimmy?
We probably fished 20 today, and we really did a lot of running and moving around, so we fished a lot of areas.
Let's find out what you got. 5 bass limit's going to be pushing 20. Looks like, oh, our screen's not popping up, but I know, okay, I see 1959 on there today. What were you doing? What presentations? What baits?
Fat-free shad. I mean, we tried to fish a little shallower than most people because, you know, the lake's getting so beat up, so we tried to find them in the back of creeks and chartreuse and blue fat-free shad, and we fired 3 schools up and lost a couple fish that would probably put us at 22 pounds, but, you know, it was just a tough day, but we caught, you know, 25 or 30. But like I said, you tried to start out deep, and it just got too crowded for us, and we don't like fishing in a crowd. People act a fool, so we kind of went and did our own thing, and it probably cost us, but, you know, that's the way we like to do it. If we'd have landed the other couple fish, we'd have had 22, 23 pounds.
And that would have really helped you guys. Go grab a couple bass out there. 1959 officially for their total. And when you have 20 spots, that's a big plus. There's a lot of guys out here saying, well, I had 1, 2, 3 spots, and I had to live with it. So you have 20 guys on one spot, and you have 19 more options to go to. I'm getting the heck out of Dodge, and that's exactly what they did, and it paid off. Just under 20 pounds. Had the couple get off. They could have got them up in that 22 range. Looking good. Thank you, guys. Boat number 29 has Billy Sharp and Kevin Stubblefield in it. They've got a 5 bass limit. Let's find out if it's a good 5 bass limit. Come on over here, gentlemen. How'd it go today?
Slow.
Slowly. You look beat up from the feet up. It's got to be hot out there.
It is. It is. Tough day.
Let's find out with these 5 weigh. Still a good day, though. 1881. Pretty impressive.
We struggled, but we've managed to get through the day.
Good job. Congratulations on that catch, guys. Thank you. They wanted pictures again as well. Dano, do you see the line we're going on here? Just the line? Under 18, you're going to want all the pictures over 18? It'll be a long day, Dano. They're going to stroke them. If we have 100. You don't want to. Yeah, they do that when you see the fish, and they may have a little mark on them as the case right there. And that's not because it's injured. It's actually where the needle that they put in, they can put it in a couple different locations. When they're caught deep like that, their swim bladder just fills up with air when you pull them up. And it's part of keeping the fish healthy and safe out there, because if you pull them up and their swim bladder's full, they can't dive back down. So it's almost like, you know, scuba divers and just having that big buoyancy thing. Were y'all fishing deep?
We were just trying to fish.
Just trying to fish, period. Well, Puckett and Hall have 5 bass. Oh, 5 bass at 452. You got a smile on your face. That's pretty hard to do today.
First time up here, so.
I'm glad to have you up here. Thank you for fishing with us.
Thank
you. All right, rough day out there for 452 for their 5-fish limit. Ken Callahan and Gerald Brewer, come on over here and see me. But I was talking about that fizzing the fish, because when you have that swim bladder full, got to have some way for those bass to go back down there. Were you fishing deep?
We was fishing on the ledge, it's about 14-foot range.
All right, so around that 14-foot range, probably the cutoff of whether they will fill up or not. Looks like 12-19 for your total.
Yeah, it was tough.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Got that Alabama Bass Trail gear, an extra kickback from the ABT. If both of the partners have that Alabama Bass Trail gear on, extra $250, I believe. Benji Seaborn, Jonathan Seaborn, good day?
No, that's kind of tough on us.
How many total did you think you caught?
We caught 20 keepers, but we had real good practice, so I don't know what happened today. Just traffic, I guess.
Traffic will do it. 11:24 for you today, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for fishing with us. Behind the Seaborns, we bring on Tim Hurst, Mark McCaig. How did it go today?
It was kind of tough on us. We maybe have 13 or 14 pounds.
Okay, let's find out what that was. How many total did you catch? 13, 14 is okay, but do you have to filter through a bunch to get that?
Yeah, we had one place this morning caught a good many, but then after that it was pretty slow.
Got to shut down on it. Let's look at 13, 14. You got 14.84, so a little bit better than that 14.
Yeah, well, I was hoping so, but you never know.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Sam, here you go. Sam Moody, Ray Battles. Come on over here, Sam. Let's find out what you have in the live well today. You can only bring 5, and you got 5, right?
Yeah, we got 5, but they're small.
Small ones. What are we doing to catch them?
Mostly jigs and worms.
Worm, all stuff down there on the bottom, dragging it around one faster, another 10-10.
Yeah, it's not what we hoped.
Not the 2-pound average you were looking for. Thank you guys, or got that 2-pound average. Weren't looking for that. I think what do you think it's going to take to win it, Dano? We haven't asked you in a while. What's it going to take to win today? 28 for Dan O'Sullivan, an advanced angler. He might have some insider information. You never know. Will Davis and Tim Cummings, the 2014 Anglers of the Year. Sounds good, doesn't it? It doesn't sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good. It just hadn't been in 2015.
I know, that was the 14, but yeah, we can still say it. Hey, but you end on a good note, 2091 for the day.
Yeah, we had a decent day. We was hoping for a lot better. Just couldn't get some of them big bites we wanted.
So what happened? Did you have any get off? No? So you caught everything. Everything you had on, you got in the boat?
We started out on what they call a dead hole.
And that is?
We didn't catch jack.
So the number one spot in the place, we're going to go to Hamram. How long did you spend there?
About 15 minutes.
It's time to get out. Right. So did you see them down there and they just weren't biting or what?
No, this place you can't see them on. It's one of them shallower type spots.
All right, so trying for them shallow. So look at this. We're trying for a big fish of 681. It's a good one, not quite enough. 536 though. It's a nice bass. Who caught it? You or him? The big one.
Did you catch it? I think he caught it.
Oh, if not, I'd have said, hey, no, I did. I did. He caught it in the net. Go grab a couple of them up there, guys. Another 20-pound bag here at Pickwick. You know the routine. Arm extended. Good day of fishing. And fish alive and healthy. They're doing well. Come on over here. Chris Canute, Chase Canute, Team Canute. How did it go?
Oh, shoot. It was a tough tournament and a tough practice. We really couldn't find any big active schools, and we just happened to look up on what we got.
Let's find out what you have today. 5 bass, you think 6, but 7. We're going to see you at the championship, though, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, you can win that thing, right? As long as you're in it, you can win it.
Oh, yeah, you always got a shot. Just got to put in the time and effort, find the fish.
We'll see you at Wheeler. Thanks, Chase. I appreciate it. Brian Morris, Brian Jett. Team Brian. 5 bass limit. That's a good thing. Is it the right 5?
Definitely not.
Not the right 5 today. I can see your partner. He didn't want no part of me. He just shaking his head. 10 on the money. That's a 2-pound average.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we came here for.
But that's what you got today. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you, guys. Brandon Saggs, Jerry Wright. Come on over here, guys. Let's find out what you have. 2015 Pickwick 5 bass. Look like a pretty good day.
Had a good day.
Let's find out what this good day is. Our leader, 26-27. Not quite enough, though. 22-65. That puts you in the top 3. Good job.
Thank you.
I believe it did. What were you doing to catch them?
Jig.
Jig, all jig, both of you?
Both of us, throwing jig.
So it was working that good. You said, okay, I'm not going to drag a Carolina rig, nothing else like that. We're sticking with this.
We wasn't going to with the guys out there throwing the crank.
It was that crowded?
Yeah. So we found us some fish shallow. We fished 6 foot deep all day.
Oh, really? Oh, good job. Congratulations. You'll grab a couple of those bass and hold them up for us. That's a good day. 26-27. Hey, can you, Jody, can you show me the top 10 on there really quick? Or we're not doing a big fish, are we? So looking at our top 10 right now, Staggs and Wright in second place. I knew we had a few 20s in there, but now you're in second with 22.65. Glasgow and Glasgow, 26-27 leading right now. Top 3, Will Davis, Tim Cummings, 20.91. They just walked off stage. Cannell and Hall in 4th, 5th place. Andy McBrayer, Alan Langward, the first one outside that 20-pound mark. Oh, excuse me, sir. First one outside that 20 mark at 19.88 in the top 5. Top 10 right now, you have 15.06. Doug Webster, Tim Cornelius are in boat number 70. Got 5 bass. That's a good thing. Are they the right 5?
No, but they're close.
Close. Well, let's find out what these close 5 are. 11:45.
That's pretty good for us.
That is good. I'm impressed. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
See you again.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. John Dickerson, Clyde Howell are in boat 65. How was your day today?
It was okay. Just couldn't get the big fish.
Just okay. Okay. How many total bass is okay?
We probably caught 20 or 30.
That's a good day. Let's find out what these 5 of your biggest weigh. Over 13, over 14. Looks like 14.41. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Dickerson and Howe make their way off. We bring up Sammy Bailey, Alan Hayes. Got that Alabama Bass Trail gear. You're for highest finisher with that Alabama Bass Trail. We give you a little extra kickback for doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's fishing. How did it go?
Tough.
Real
Slow.
tough?
Slow for us.
So did you get a limit?
Yes.
When did you have that limit by?
About 12.
Okay, well, not too bad. Couple hours for check-in. 5 fish, almost 17 pounds, 16.97. Good job. I think you're in top 10.
We'll take it.
Good job. Keep it up. Keep that up, and hopefully championships. And keep things rolling. 51 of Michael Stevens Jr. and Paul Arnold. Is that fish stuff all over you? You've been catching them, whacking them today. 5 bass. How did it go?
Went real good on catching.
Really? Been out on the big ones?
Yeah.
All right. Caught a couple big ones, they say. Let's find out. Over 18, over 19, 1985 for Stevens and Arnold. Good job.
Thank you.
What were you doing to catch them?
Dragging the jig.
Just dragging it all day, huh? Any particular jig? Any give me shout outs?
Strike King structure jig.
Any color?
I ate peanut butter and jelly most time.
PB&J. All right. You want to grab a couple of those bass and hold them out here for Dano? What's that? Peanut butter and bass sandwich. Again, everybody, welcome on the AlabamaBassTrail.org. Those who are just turning in, our leaders, Glasgow and Glasgow at 26-27. We're on Pickwick Lake, just outside, or actually in Florence, Alabama, just across the waterway here from Muscle Shoals, the home of Timmy Horton. Got some length on that one. Not quite the weight, though. Another month ago, I think I probably weigh even more. 546 is a good bass. I needed 5 of those. Be up there near the lead. Yeah, that bass is 20+ inches long. Yeah, look how long that sucker is. One-eyed. She's been caught before. Yeah, I fished a few pounds heavier just a month or so ago, I bet you. That thing would have been a big little girl, if that makes sense. Boat 45, I got Jason Yelverton and Richard Walker. Come on over here. That didn't look like either one of you down here. Who's this with you today?
That's my little girl, Elvie.
How are you doing? Do you like to fish?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let's find out. We're going to have to re-zero those. Fish doing good in the live well, huh?
Yeah, we done good with the fish. We keep the mice down, keep the green stuff on it, so they was doing good.
All right, let's find out. Yelverton and Walker have re-zero net. Daddy catch big fish? Yeah. Show me, how big's your biggest fish? Show me with your hands. That big? Really? Really? That's awesome. 11-16 for you today for your limit.
Yeah, we was just hoping to make the cut for the top 50. So
where were you at in points?
We're close, so we're gonna see how it turns out.
All right, stick around. We'll find out. You want to hold a fish, or I think she's ready to hold some more snow cone. Yelverton and Walker Team Yelverton and Walker exit the scales. We bring up Alan Neighbors and Ricky Smith. Come on over here, guys. See how they did today. Was it a good day on the water?
Not really.
That's a so-so. So what's a so-so day? What are they going to weigh?
11 pounds.
11. Let's find out. I'm thinking 11 and a half. I hadn't even seen them, but I think you're an underguesser. Might even be 12. What do you think?
He does underguess a lot.
I think so. Let's find out. He says 11. I say 11 and a half, maybe even 12. Damn, you're good. I don't usually say damn on stage, but 10.98. You're really good. What'd you do to catch him?
Dragging a jig.
I'm hearing that a lot. How many people were you around?
Not enough because we wasn't around the right people.
Not around the right bass. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Man, he was good. He was only 2/100ths of a pound off on our official scales. Phil Mansfield, Roger Riddle, 5 bass. Hey, I always tell you each time, you still look good whether you catch bass or not. You got 5. Did you catch big ones?
We had one, but she died on it.
Oh, that hurts. 11.33 for your total with penalty. Drops it down to 10.33 out there today. What were you doing to catch your bass?
Carolina rig.
Carolina, so probably deep.
No, we were deep. We were about maybe 16, 17.
No, not too deep, but nonetheless. We gonna see you again?
Oh yeah, we'll be back next year.
I'm ready to see you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Fishing in the north with us. Heath Green, Forest Hill. How did it go today?
Hot.
I'm hot. Just up here with the fans blowing. I know you had to be fighting it out there. Caught over 10 pounds, it looks like. Total 10.08.
Caught several. He let the big one go.
What happened there?
He let it go.
On the line or in the net?
Over the net.
What? So you had it on, you're going, get it, and it jumps over?
No, it never got that close.
Oh, it didn't get, it just shook it off. I feel for you. It was tough. All right, thank you, guys. Jim Wall, Brian Burton. Creative Coatings, what it says across your chest. One of your sponsors?
Yes, sir. They're from Athens, Alabama. They do powder coating, bed liners, all kinds of stuff for trucks.
That's who you talked to. You got 534 today. Couldn't get that 5th fish for your limit, huh?
No, we had a pretty good smallmouth get off right beside the boat, and just not a whole lot of things went our way today.
It happens. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you, sir. Phil Dukes, Bailey Dukes, come on over here. Seeing a 5-fish limit, that's always a good thing. How many total did you catch?
We probably caught 25, 30 fish today.
Ooh, that's a fun day of fishing. What are these 5 going to weigh?
I don't know. It's they're not as big as I wanted, but I broke off the one that would really put us up over the top. But
17.08 your total plus the big one. How big was the one that got away?
I'd be safe to say it's between 7 and 8.
Oh gosh, that hurts, guys. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you, sir. Team McSweeney, Matt McSweeney, Rod McSweeney. I wanted Rod. What was his nickname in high school? Was it Hot Rod, Big Rod? What was it?
Codge.
Codge. Where does that come from?
I don't know.
Man, that's messed up. 5 fish for you today out there. Are they good ones?
We got to tell you this story.
Tell me.
Let's weigh them, and let's weigh that big one, and we'll tell you about the big one.
All right, looks like your total today is going to be 13.52 for these 5. Tell me the story.
All right, 20-pound fluorocarbon, big giant spoon. Throw it as far as we can throw it. Rip it up one time, tight line falling. That fish hits it, knocks the reel off the rod, literally.
Sounds like your rod preparation wasn't so hot.
So Matt grabs the reel. I got the rod. He's holding the reel and reeling. I'm holding the rod. We get the fish to the boat. It's 50 yards out there. We get the fish to the boat. Can't get the net. He's got the reel. I got the rod. He's standing in the net. He finally gets it. I hit him, knock his hat off his head, and we dip that fish up. It stayed on there the whole time.
That's teamwork out there, too. So you were holding the reel? That had to be the harder part. I mean, you're just sitting there just keeping the rod tip up. He had the job.
I guarantee you, if we'd have had a video, we'd have won $10,000 on
America's Funniest Videos. All right, who prepared the rods coming into today?
It was me.
You got to crank it down.
Yep, terrible.
It happens. All right, let's find out. Big Fish needs 681 to take over the Big Fish. Bam, we got it, 703, our first 7-pounder of the tournament. And I don't even know who caught it because you both caught it. So I don't know yet. That's a teamwork fish. Go ahead and grab it and hold it up here. Rod, good story. Oh, man, that's a toad right there. You don't even have to hold it very far out in front of you. Get in there with him in that shot. You need to be in there. You can. Hey, actually, here, I'll show you. Here's how you do it sneaky. You hold the Mountain Dew because that's a Mountain Dew Big Bass as it stands right now. You like that product placement, Kay? I just thought of that. Yeah, shame everybody can't get along with you out there on the water. Good job, guys. Congratulations on your catch. We'll see if it holds on. Extra payday for those guys. Randall Ware, Ken Crossley, boat 100. Century Mark. Got guys in the tank. Maybe a little space back here in the back. We're still going to fly through them out there today. How'd it go?
Not so great. We had some boat problems.
Oh, that hurts. Let's see. These 5 going to weigh 849. What happened with the boat?
Had a cranking battery go dead.
Oh, you didn't notice it right off the bat this morning?
No, we were down in Waterloo when it happened.
So how did you keep things going the rest of the day? Did you have to jump it from the trolling ones?
We had a battery brought to us.
Good job. Thank you. Whoever did that, thank you very much. Charlie Hodel, Larry Pierce. Oh, I got Rod's water. Drop that thing over there somewhere. He might have hopped up on something. Thank you. How'd it go?
Better today than any of the others.
It was like Adam's family. Like, yeah. So better than the other tournaments. So you caught them all today, right?
Nope.
Didn't have it? He caught them all today?
Nope.
As a team?
50-50.
That's good, deal. That's good, deal. You got 5 and really good today. Awesome job. 1678, your official total. Not too bad. It's a good day.
No, not bad. If we'd done that every tournament, we'd be sweating pretty.
Let's find out what your big fish is. I think that should also. It's not big enough. You want to see it? I was trying to figure out. Still in the wet? Yeah, let's find out what it is, too. How'd you catch it?
Jigs and shaky heads.
The big one, you had 2 baits in his mouth.
Well, no, the big one he caught on jig, and I caught my big one on a shaky head.
All right, that's good. 538, that's a good deal. You catch 5 of those, you're winning this thing.
Oh, really?
All right, good job. Yep. Yeah, you got 1, though. 1's better than none, right? Good job, guys. Thank you very much. Jeremy Utley, Robert Boyd. Come on over here. All right, who's going to be the designated speaker? He's running. How'd it go?
Well, it started out doing good. We had a limit by about 6:15 this morning.
Really?
Yeah, and then it kind of put it out from there and went downhill.
How long did you travel to get to that spot?
About 15 minutes.
So in the first 30 minutes, you got your 5 fish. That's a good thing. Looks like $13.90. Not too bad, but probably wasn't what you're looking for.
No, we had some opportunities. I jumped off pretty good, and he broke off one and lost another pretty good. And, you know, in a tournament like this, you got to take advantage of every opportunity, and we didn't do it. We didn't.
Break it off of the line or break it off in the line itself or not?
On the hook set.
Okay, just snapped her off. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. $13.90 for your total today. Lee and Boyd leave the stage, and we bring on Lee Edwards and Anthony Coupland. Come on over here, guys. Look at you still holding on to that. You know the routine. That heat gets to you, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
I bet you it's hot out there. 5 bass today. That's a good thing. How are you catching them?
A little bit of everything. Junk fishing.
Shallow as well?
Yeah, some shallow.
Some shallow. Okay, let's find out. 5 for $9.57. So I know it's not what you're expecting, but that's what you got.
Can't win without Pickwick.
All right, thank you, guys. Gary Thompson, Marty Gentry. Come on over here, add a little ice to our system out there. Hot day for those of you watching on AlabamaBassTrail.org. How hot was it in that boat out there fishing throughout the day?
Extremely hot.
You do anything special to cool yourselves down, much less the fish?
No.
I see you got like a neck scarf on there. You're trying to cover up at least.
It don't work.
Not that much, huh? Did you catch 5 today?
We did. We caught a lot of fish, just only one big one.
What's the big one going to weigh?
It's pushing 8.
Oh, really? So that could be our Mountain Dew Big Bass. You know you're going to tee off Matt and Rod McSweeney if you take this lead. You 7 at least, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at least 7.
All right. Team McSweeney's not liking to hear the sound of that. So Gary Thompson, Marty Gentry, he says he's got a big, oh my goodness, he does have a toad in there. All right, let's see what boat number 93 has. We're looking for 5 bass. Our lead's 26-27. Not going to get that, but we are going to have a new big bass, I do believe. Let's find out where this puts you. Dang, I should have looked at that top 10 again really quick. Oh, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. That one fish could put you almost in that top 10. That was a good day. So what'd you catch the big one on?
7-inch swim bait.
Man, I like the swim bait. So these 5 bass weigh 1742. Good day, top 10 for sure as it is right now. Let's find out what this toad weighs. Any guesses? Give me on the money. Who's better? Who's a better guessometer? You or him?
I say 784.
795.
784, 795, and the grand total is a little under You need 7:03 to take the lead. 7:14. You take the lead in the Mountain Dew Big Bass. Both of you are off on your guess, though, but 7:14, that's a great day. All the fish caught the same way with that swim bait, or you changed it up a bit?
No, the bigger fish came on the swim bait. We swapped. That's what they called them.
Okay, so creature bait on any particular jig, how heavy? By itself? Shallow?
Light, slow falling.
Gotcha. So lightweight. Hold it up there. Get in there with a pitcher. You got that Mountain Dew. I like that in your hand. That's the way you do it. So wasn't on the back end of a jig. So weightless, was it, do you think? Pretty much weightless?
Light. It had to be real light.
Okay. Super light. I like that. Dan's going to get a scoop on it. That was a toad. That was a big one. Barely beat T. McSweeney. I thought it might have been an 8-2. That thing wasn't as short, but it was bloated and not air, though. It's good bad. Built like Dad. That was a buffet fish. Been eating it all you eat buffet. You fighting over who gets to talk to me?
Yeah.
Don't y'all get along? Y'all been fighting each other in the boat all day, Beard and Oliver. You got 9 pounds on the day, and you get to talk to me. How are you catching them?
Speed crawl.
Okay.
The Carolina rig, that's it.
Both presentation. Were you around a bunch of people?
Yeah.
How many's a bunch?
We had at least 11.
That's a lot of people.
There's a lot.
Why didn't you get the heck out of there?
They was biting.
Oh, then I ain't leaving then. Good job today, guys. Congratulations on your catch. Damian Willis, Mark Stewart, come on over here. Both of you looking good out there. You got the white. You saying, I'm not wearing black. I'm not trying to absorb this heat. I'm trying to get it on out of here. Let's find out what your 5 fish. You got 5? You have your 5 fish limit. Oh, we got another going here again to take the lead. 26-27. 24-86. Moving them up again, I think probably into second place. Good job. How did you catch them today?
We caught them all off one ledge.
One ledge in particular. Was anybody else on that ledge with you?
About everybody in the tournament.
Were you doing something different that those guys were doing?
I think it's mainly a different time.
What do you mean?
We didn't get to start on it. There was 5 or 6 boats sitting on it this morning. We pulled up about 10 o'clock, and there was an opening a couple hundred yards long, and we've been there the rest of the day.
So it wasn't beat up from the feet up like it could have been because you got there late and you made it pay. All of them done on those presentations. How far did you have to run to get there?
20-something miles.
So 20 miles to get there. Let's go ahead and grab a few of those. Hold them up for Dano. Good job, guys. Another nice one in there as well. So they saw an opening, this one ledge, about 10 o'clock. Had a couple 100-yard stretch, he said, and they went ahead and hit it in that gap. And you know those other guys on that ledge had to be ticked off. So were they all rubbernecking it, looking at you while you were pulling those bad boys in? There you go. Hold them up a little bit. That's what Pickwick's all about right there. Over 24-86. That does put you into second place. So you get a lot of rubberneckers after you start catching those, or everybody looking at you kind of easing in?
Everybody actually did pretty good. Well behaved, stayed away from us.
I'm surprised.
I am too.
Congratulations, guys. Good job. Boat 60, Jamie Smith, Michael Raines. Making it rain bass today. Hopefully, let's find out what you got. Looks like you had a pretty good day.
Decent. Could have been a whole lot better.
Why? What, did you have one on that was big or a couple?
Nope.
Pre-fish to go well?
Nope.
Well, 3 days, and today you got 12:57. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You got your limit. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Craig Grubbs, Matt Ferguson, our 67th boat to cross the scales. Let's find out how they did today. You got your 5 bass limit, boat 151. So you're on the back end, but you checked in early, huh?
Yeah, we needed to come back.
Let's find out what you got. You got another good weight, over 21 pounds today. Grubbs and Ferguson, 21-64. Guys, you whacked them. What were you doing?
Throwing a crankbait on the river ledges.
Cranking. People around you?
A lot.
And were they cranking too, or were they dragging?
Well, they were doing both. A lot of them were throwing spoons.
Any particular crankbait? Anything you divulge?
Stands on bottom.
All right. Stands on bottom crankbait? I don't even know what the stands on bottom crankbait. What is that?
That's a new crankbait.
Tell me.
That's just a new crankbait that'll it'll stay on the bottom.
See, there you go. He's like, check out the back of my shirt. I was like, let me know this. Grab him. Come on. It ain't going to hurt you. Hey, I don't know what live well you have, but they were doing really well in there. Over 20 pounds. So I guess Core Strike, is that the brand? Yep. Hey, come over here, over here. Got your X's. That way Dano can see it. So how deep we talking about his bottom? Turn that way too. Don't want to get our ugly mugs in the shot. How deep we talking about?
15 to 20.
All right. Thank you for all the info, guys. We appreciate it. Kenny Maddox and Drew Maddox will be next up. Looking in our tank area there. A full water weigh in. These things stay in the water as long as possible. How many did you catch today?
50 or 60.
Ooh, golly. Good. Not the right ones. 50 or 60 bass is what he said he caught. You got over 14 3/4, 14.79. It's a pretty good day.
It was a good day.
Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Nathan Brewer, Michael Brewer, come see me. I'm seeing some big fins in there. You got some big bass in the tank?
Decent. We had one die on this, one of our good ones.
Oh, that hurts. Catching them deep, I guess?
Yeah.
Caught them early and deep. Yeah, you got a pretty good sack today. Over 17, over 18, almost 19. 18.92. Good job.
Thank you. We just let a few get off. We needed.
Oh, really? What happened there?
I just slung a bait.
on crankbait?
My fault.
Why?
Come up and just say bye.
You didn't keep pressure on it?
There you go.
Live and learn. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You want pictures? Yep. Hang on. Grab a couple pictures. And you got the beautiful Alabama Bass Trail gear on as well. Oh, I didn't even mention that. The ladies are over there. Mama, where is she at? The ladies are over there with Alabama Bass Trail gear. If you want to get it, this is the last stop on the north. They're over there hanging out in the shade. They got the best spot, whether it be the sublimated shirts that are a little cooler. They got some cotton stuff. Might even have some frog talk stuff over there as well. We're not looking for rain, but, if it does, that's what we want you to wear. But the ladies got shirts over, I think, $20 for a sublimated shirt. You ain't going to beat that. That's the one, you're not going to wear that off. It's built into the shirt. Man, that was a nice bag of fish. That one looked big. Luke, Kyle, Arch, Cornett, they know how to catch big bass. Is today the day?
Not today.
Not today. Let's find out what you have. Hey, dude, you had a good weight here today. Going to come up shy of the lead, but 2016, another strong day for you.
It was pretty good. I knew it wasn't going to be enough to take the lead, but it was pretty good. We had a lot of fun. We caught a tremendous amount of fish. It was, all day long. Nonstop we were catching them, so it was a lot of fun. Just no big ones.
What were you doing, presentation?
We threw a jig, a crankbait, a worm. That's really much it, kind of the whole day, just alternate.
And it was working. Congratulations. Good job. Great job. Grab a couple. We got one. We are knocking out all of our pictures here at this one event. 18 was your number? 18? Yeah, that's a 20. Yeah, you got to do that on the 20 weights. Kyle and Cornett were in boat 78. Hey, you didn't lock it in, or did you just hit okay? Right now, taking a look at our leaderboard. Of course, our lead right now, Glasgow and Glasgow with 26-27. Top 10 right now, 1959. Jimmy Mason, Lance Walker in 10th. Top 3, 22-65. Brian Johnson, Brandon Gross. You got anything in that range?
Absolutely not. We struggled all day.
You look good with your Phoenix gear, but having a tough time on the water. Not a bad day, though. 12.84, pretty good.
Well, I believe we cost ourselves the championship.
Yeah, and that hurts. I didn't even mention it. We're talking about the points. But where will that put you? Where were you coming in?
We came in the 43rd. We was expecting to have 15 to make it.
Things happen, though. Crazy things happen. You might, because you just need to be in that 50 spot.
We'll have to wait and see.
Have to wait till the end. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Michael Sicoli, David Shoup. I am hammering it every time now. I've got it. 12.92 on the day. It's almost a duplicate of what they had out there. How was your day?
We caught tons of fish. Just couldn't get the size we were looking for.
What were you doing?
Throwing a worm and a jig.
I'm hearing a lot of that today. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you fishing with us. Hancock and Little. All right, you went for the black ABT gear out there today. Do you have the white option?
No, but the black is not all that hot.
It breathes pretty good.
It does pretty good, yeah.
That's fine, and you look good with it on as well. That's what Dan was saying. 10.58 for your total today. You okay with that?
Yeah, we caught a lot of fish. We just couldn't catch no size.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. What's that? Yeah. Marlowe and Frink had 5 bass on the day. I'm seeing some pretty good fish in there, huh?
Yeah, a couple good ones.
Couple good, not 5 good?
No, we couldn't get rid of one little one.
What's the dink? What's the small one?
Maybe a 2.5 pounder.
So couldn't get rid of a 2.5 pounder, but they have 23-28. That's a great day. Top 5, top 3.
Yeah.
What were you doing to catch them?
Just a little bit of everything, cranking and a jig and worm.
How many people are around you? How far did you travel? Give me some insight on your day.
Well, most of those fish came from our first spot this morning, and there wasn't really anybody around. Just a little small group of fish that you would overlook. And
how did you not overlook them? How'd you find them?
Just going down the bank last weekend. We were here practicing. And it was too windy, so we were just going to go down a whole edge and ended up catching 1 or 2 this one spot. And we went back to it and found it.
Awesome, great job. Go grab a couple of bass out there. We got a big one in there at all? You got a big one? You got a 7 pounder? No, not a 7. Go grab a couple of them big boys. So that's a pretty strong day. Awesome job. Again, you got to catch over 20 pounds, I believe, or 1988, 8th place. Great save, too. Yeah, 1988 is 8th place right now, McBrayer and Langford. Justin Atkins, Drew Long. It's tough following a grouping like that. You got something that matches it?
It's going to be close.
I like that. I like that. Let's find out. Again, our leader, 26-27, Glasgow and Glasgow. It is close. Over 21 pounds, 21.69. What were you doing to catch the bass today?
We actually caught them all on a worm today on these just slick, calm. No
big worm?
Days. Yeah, I was throwing a big worm on a Profine Outdoors head turner and throwing a big worm on it.
Both y'all doing the same thing?
Yep, just slow as you can work it, the better.
Good job. How many total bass do you think you caught?
Oh, probably 40.
Great job out there, and over 21 pounds. Go grab a couple of those bass. One of those isn't 7, is it? That's a nice fish. Man, we're seeing some big fish, and you know somebody said their fish turned on at the end, but they had to come in and check in one of our earlier flights. Maybe later on in the day, too. Maybe we'll start to see them turn on. You don't want to miss this.
Well, you know, I was talking to some guys yesterday that fished on into the evening, yesterday evening, and they said that the fish turned on in late evening.
And our last check-in is 4 o'clock, so unofficially last check-in is about less than an hour from right now. We've waited 75 boats across the stage. Good job, guys. Lakey and Lakey, I likey. Will I likey? 5 bass, no, I'm not going to likey.
No, it's a tough day. I caught a bunch of fish, probably 30 or 40, but nothing any size, though.
All right, let's find out what these 5 weigh. Over 10, over 11. Looks like your total is 11.38 on the day. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you fishing with us. Moving on over to our next pair, Austin, the Dream Weaver, and Pride Weaver. How did Team Weaver do today?
Did all right. Lost a couple.
Couple big ones?
Unfortunately.
Oh, that hurts. How big?
Both of them about 4, 4.5.
That hurts. That hurts a lot. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. And they lost a 4, 4.5, but they still got 17.74. That's a strong day nonetheless. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Good job. Thank you, sir. There we go. It's amazing what happens when I don't hit that mute button. Weaver's doing good. Toth and Givens, how did your day go?
Not too good. We got a couple little ones.
Not so much. Just a couple little ones. 4. Couldn't get the 5th one on.
Yeah, we had it on probably a dozen times. Couldn't get it in.
Couldn't get it in the boat. Let's find out. These 4 weigh 760. I appreciate you fishing with us, sir. Thank you. Brent Crow, James Morgan. All right, Brent, you got a smile on your face. Is that a good smile?
Oh, it's a pretty good smile. It could have been a lot better.
26-27. You got that today?
No, we don't have that.
You got a 714?
No, no 714.
All right, let's find out what you do have. 5 bass, over 15, over 16, over 17, over 18. 18-28, strong day. Should put you probably around 10th spot. What we got? Oh, penalty. 1 expired. So it drops it down to 17 and change. 17-26.
Yeah,
It happens.
Yeah, we hooked one deep early and then jumped off one about 6, so it could have been a lot better. But I hope that we'll at least stay where we're at or move up a little bit.
Yeah, it'll help you. Where you at in points?
13.
So 13, get in that. Ooh, top 8. That's the deal. Because how far are you outside that 8 spot as far as points? Because that's what you're looking at. Not necessarily the placing, but the number. How many? 17 points outside. So it might be a good day. I know that one fish is probably really hurting you right now deep inside.
Oh yeah, we knew it was going to, and I mean I don't know what happened, but he jumped off, and actually the one dying is going to hurt us too, probably 10 places or so.
Unfortunately, you're exactly right. Again, they were 13th. They'll make that top 50. No doubt you'll fish the team championship at Wheeler if you finish and tie that top 8. I know that's an end goal of yours. You wanted to be in there to possibly fish the Classic as well.
Oh, no doubt about it. That's a great deal to have a chance, and you know, I hate that we're going to come up short here. I got a chance in the South, maybe.
Oh, hopefully you still have it here. I wouldn't count yourself out yet. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Not a bunch of people to catch 16 and change. Youngblood and Youngblood. Sounds like a great law firm. 11-16 on the day. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's okay. We don't get to fish here a lot, so this is a lot of fun to come see the lake and spend a little time.
How many did you catch total?
20, 25 fish probably.
Still a fun day fishing.
Oh, yeah. Fun day fishing.
Good body of water. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for fishing here in Florence. Craig Daniel and Jackie Flack were the 2014 Alabama Bass Trail champions. Today, they're peppy guys, just not the weight you were needing. 11.86. Just couldn't get a big bite.
No big bites. I ain't had a big bite in 4 days now. So.
How many times you move around?
A lot. You know, it's so crowded out there, and I just refuse to fish in a crowd. So, you know, I guess maybe I should rethink that theory.
I can't blame you there, though. It worked for some and not for others. Thank you, guys. Adam Bang, Chris Colley. Pickwick winners from last year. Can you repeat? Can you do it again? What you got?
Absolutely not.
Not happening today, huh? Oh, not even 10. 9:41. What's the difference between last year and this year?
Last year they was on the jig and trees. This year they're more on ledges, so it's not my style.
Wasn't working. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll ask you. Just give it to me. Joey Walters, Alex Carvel, 5 bass, 1 pound penalty, unfortunately. I know that you were doing your best to keep it alive, so I'm guessing you're probably fishing deep?
Well, yeah.
Fairly deep?
Fairly deep.
What were you doing?
Jigging and Carolina rigging.
Jigging and rigging. 10.64 on the day with penalty, going to get you down to 9.64.
Yeah, it's going to hurt in order points.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see where you are at the end of the day. Jeremy Christian, Logan Johnson. How'd it go? Good. Got your Duckett shirt on. I'm sure you making boy proud today?
Yeah, we had a pretty good day. I wish it was a little bit better, but we had a good time.
Let's find out what they have. Christian and Johnson, a grand total of 20 pounds on the nose. Good day.
Pretty good day.
You're kind of sleeper, out here. You didn't tell me you had 20.
I didn't know I had 20.
You didn't feel like that was 20, huh?
I figured probably 17.
You underguessed big time. Go ahead and grab a couple of those bass. Let's find out. You got a big one? You got a 7 in there? Don't think so, but you got a good bag of fish. See Greg Pugh in line behind him. He's shaking his head sideways, pulling up his pants. I'm not seeing any fins sticking out of the water either, though, so that's not a good sign out of G. Pugh. Hold them out there. Great job, guys. 20-pound bags, an awesome day. I don't care what body of water you're on. 5 bass, it's a 4-pound average. And I'm not even good with math. Top 10 right now, you got to have over 1988 to get in that top 10. 20 pounds in 9th. Greg Pugh, Charlie Cummins. If he pushes 10 pounds down on this scale, how much you going to have?
10 pounds?
No, you got more than that. Let's find out. Just what in your day? What happened?
No, we just never got on anything, any size. You can catch plenty of fish, but just no size.
1488, a pretty good day, just not what you were wanting.
No, it wasn't. I think we had one good fish hook, but so many fish. I mean, you stick them and you're just like, well, this one here is about like the rest of them, and it came up and it was a pretty good one. But other than that, you can catch 40, 50 keepers a day.
Where were we at in points?
I think around 20th.
So you should be fine, I think.
I think so. Since we didn't have nothing that we could really, win on, we just I guess we went for points, and excuse me, we put that big Phoenix. We was running 921 Phoenix today, and boy, when that water gets rough, you can't ask for any better boat.
Good job out there. Congratulations, holding ground. We'll see you, Wheeler.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg. Brian Brock, Kobe Newman. Come on over here, Mama calling. How'd it go?
It went good. I didn't get to fish all the places I wanted. I had.
Why? 1987. Why didn't you fish where you wanted?
You can't share fish and win these things, so I didn't play with everybody when there was 5 people on a ledge.
Too many people on your spots.
Yeah, and I just went. I actually found a new school today when I was out there, and I had like 20 of them marked out there, but that one actually kind of started it this evening when they started biting around a little bit of water. It helped a lot.
So they started pulling later?
Yeah, later, like when everybody started heading back, I could get on a couple more spots, and yeah, later about 12:30 is when it really kicked in.
Thank you for the information. Go grab a couple of those bass, hold them up. So you hear that, Daniel? They started pulling water later on in the day. They like that here, unless you're at Lake Fork. Lake Fork, they don't like to pull water. That's the word. We were at the Toyota Texas Bass Classic, and it said, and Dave Mercer does something for the TV show, but they always say for something about Fork, it's a stable lake, and whenever they do pull water, the bass go like, what's happening? They don't turn on, they turn off. But almost every other lake around the country, they actually do fire up. But 116, Michael Bryant, Mike Garrett, a couple of Mikes fishing in a boat Saturday afternoon. He said, I don't want to talk to him. What, you kicking cans?
Yeah, I'm kicking cans, about all we did today.
Just kicking a can, right? Unfortunately. These 5 bass, hey, you had a pretty good day, though. You're probably in that top 15, 18, 17.
It's better than I thought.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Right, thank you. Darren Patrick, you didn't even grab him. Darren Patrick, Corey Freeman, 18 something. We got her at 20 now. Darren Patrick, Corey Freeman, how'd it go for you guys today?
Not too good.
You got your 5-fish limit though, right?
Yeah, we got one pretty good one.
One good one. Better than no good ones, right?
That's right.
What'd you catch it on?
Big worm.
Big worm. 1082 for your 5 bass today, and not too bad. The big one. How many people were around you when you were fishing?
We got down to a hole about 8 o'clock this morning. There's a boat on it. Fish we found Thursday, and they was just whacking them right in front of us.
So did you jump in there, get in the mix?
Yeah, he was courteous enough to let us come in there, and we caught that big one.
That's nice. Congratulations on it. Good job, guys. Thank you. Scott Ashley, Taylor Ashley, looking good with your Phoenix gear on. I know you're looking for a big payday. Alabama Bass Trail. My thought is, if you can't catch him, you might as well look good. Let's find out if you did both. Yeah. Did you?
He didn't catch any. I caught all of them.
You caught all of them again? Yeah. When you don't catch one, you don't say anything. When you catch them, you go ahead and let everybody know. Going Greyhound. 14-11 for you today. Pretty good job. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to be that much?
That's about what I thought it'd be.
Well, that's exactly right. So when he doesn't catch him, he doesn't say a word. When he does, he makes sure to go Greyhound on you, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I guess I deserved it. Remember, Neely Henry, I kind of threw him under the bus.
It happens. It happens. Hey, that's why you got to share. Share. Guy in front, guy in back, both in front. Doesn't make a difference. Team tournament. All right, I'm seeing Donnie Story and Wayne Ashley with a couple bass you were trying to call.
We was trying. It started off good, two best fish early, and then we just went smaller and smaller.
992 and a couple of pounders in there. It could have been a good day.
Could have been. I got off a good start, like I said. So.
Good job on what you caught. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Rusty Strickland, Charles M. Watch out for these guys. They are the Angler of the Year points leader. Only a 3-point advantage over Wellborn and Sam's. Also, the Neely Henry winners. How did it go today? Looks like a so-so day, maybe.
So-so.
So-so and a 3-point lead. I know you weren't comfortable with that lead coming in. How are you feeling now?
We're not very good.
Not good. Let's find out. And I don't think Wellborn and Sam's haven't crossed yet, have they? I don't think that they have. So, but with this weight, it also might let more people. Actually, third place was down a bit, right? They had to make up like 50 points, I think. It seemed like. Find out. 13-24. It could be your AOY title up for grabs. 13-24, but a penalty. 1 more pound less. 12-24. That hurts all together. What were y'all doing today? Because I know you go out there. First of all, Are you going out there to win, or are you going out there to get max points? I mean, to just try and get your limit and go from there on numbers.
No, we fished to win. But, I mean, the way our practice went, we pretty much knew that we better look for points.
What happened in practice, and what were y'all doing today?
Well, we started out when we ran up river, and we got that big smallmouth, and then we went down and fished drops the rest of the day.
Well, good job on what you did catch. We'll see if that can keep you in the Angler of the Year points race at 12 and change. What was that total? What is it, 12 what? 12-24. I want to write that down there. 24. So we see Wellborn and Sam's. Uh-oh. You haven't crossed the stage yet. Let's come on over here. Three points behind. You got them right coming across the stage. How do you think your chances are now looking at the Angler of the Year?
I don't know. It's going to be close.
It's going to be real close. 12-24 with those guys, and they had the advantage. Your weight today with this 5 bass limit, 13.04. So you trumped them. Now you need a couple guys to finish in between. How'd your day go? Tell me how it went from start to finish.
Slow, slow, slow.
How nervous are you getting when it's that slow throughout the day, knowing that, man, I got to catch them. I have a feeling they're catching them. Were you talking to yourself or were you talking to each other?
I never thought about it all day long.
Really?
We were just trying to fish to still make the top 8.
Is that how you won as well? I mean, just sitting there not thinking about just going out there and fish?
Just went fishing.
Because you've done it before, guys. Congratulations. Your big fish, 572. So that's the one that really kicks you off there. Congratulations on your catch. Hopefully we'll see you. Go grab a couple of these bass because this could make the difference, too, for the Anglers of the Year. Yeah. And we'll see also where that puts you. What was your total? 12, 13.04. I'm wanting to see. Do y'all remember who the guys behind you? It seemed like they were 50-some-odd points, right? 13.04. You're in 38th place right now. How much was your gap over third? Do you remember? Like 50? It was 40 low. So there could be some guys that jump up ahead of you. One of those other ones, I had to get K. I didn't write it down. I didn't think a chance. Both of these guys mid-range weights. If I can get K to look and tell me who third place was, they might make a big jump because there is room for error right there because they're only 30-something from the top. Hadley Cohen, Scott Keeling, boat 105, had 5 bass on the day. Come on over here. An all right day.
We struggled a little bit. It was crowded down the river, so we weren't able to fish everywhere we wanted to.
Didn't want to fight that. And today, over 10 pounds, 10.39. Thank you for fishing with us.
Yeah, well, y'all done a good job this year. We've enjoyed it.
Thank you. And you always have a smile on your face. Thank you, sir. He always gives me that good game, Dan. Gives us a good game. Justin Graves, Jamie McGee, 5 bass. So I got Guthrie. Hurley, which I don't think have passed either, have they? And they were 50. All right, 50 was my number that I thought was. So there's a chance to take a sneak in there if they come out on top. Graves and McGee got 11.73. How are y'all doing in points coming in?
About middle pack.
Middle pack, and that's probably what it's going to be on that too, right?
Yeah, about right.
Consistently average.
Yeah, consistently average. We lost a really good one, though. It probably would have put us in the money today.
Shake it off, treble hook, what?
No, we hooked her about 25 foot deep. She was yanking drag, and all of a sudden she shot straight up. I couldn't keep up with her, and she threw the worm in the boat with us.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
We saw her.
Yeah, at least you got to look at her. Thank you, guys. Greg Ballou, Jason Morgan. Looks like you got a good bag in there today. 17.88. It's a strong day.
Not bad.
Not bad. You happy with that?
Yeah, very happy.
Where's your partner?
Hiding in the crowd.
Loading up, getting the heck out of here, staying in the shade. Where were you getting points?
20th.
So I think you did good. I think you helped yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe top 15?
Maybe.
We'll see where it puts you in. And thank you, guys. We're going to see you at Wheeler either way. Mike Rainey, Michael Farr. 5 bass. Whew, hot out there, huh?
Hot.
African hot.
You got it.
Tarzan couldn't stand this hot.
Yeah, you got that right.
And that's hot. 5 bass, went over 13 pounds. 13.70. Good job.
Okay, that'll work, I guess.
Where were you getting points?
39th, I think.
Ooh, you're going to be treading water. You're right around there. Stick around with us. Find out. Coming in that top 50, Fish Wheeler, Joel Green, Mike Harrison are next. 5 bass. And, guys, if you're close as far as points, let me know so I can kind of get a good picture because I can only remember so many. How are you in points coming in?
Close.
You're not close, and he's letting me know it. Today, you got 5 bass, though.
Yes, we do.
5 good ones?
They pretty good.
If you'd done this all along, you might have been in that top.
That's right.
Look at this. Over 18 pounds today. Way to finish strong. 18.44. Good job, guys. Congratulations on your catch today. Green and Harrison Bale. And we bring on Cody Box and Danny Mitchell, team 117, or boat 117. How did it go for you?
Just had an average day.
Average is going to be what, 13?
Yeah, something like that.
13, all right. So that's what I'm thinking average is. Even though that's a good day fishing in my book, it might even be more than that. And it is going to be a little more than that. 1368, a good guess on my part, and I didn't even see them yet.
That's what I thought I had.
I was reading the presents you're exuding. Thank you, guys. Jason Eccles, Garrett Roberts, boat 150. 5 bass limit, that's a good thing. You got your ABT gear, highest finish, get some extra money. What hat's that?
West Point.
Did you go to West Point or you just like the hat?
Yeah, high school.
Gotcha. Let's find out. 5 bass today, not quite 10 pounds, 945.
Tough day. We'll take it, though.
You got a smile on your face. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Perry Clanton, Greg Wyatt. Man, stuff flying around. Yeah. You got a fan club out here. You got the biggest fan club. Who'd you bring this week?
That's the wife, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, his wife, grandkid, my son.
Whole family.
Yeah, everybody.
Making it a family event today. I know you're looking for big fish. Didn't happen for you, though, but 902.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Thank you guys for fishing with us. Appreciate it. Thank you. Had a good time. Clanton Wyatt exit. We bring on Don Hill, Jeff Langston. The tackle box. We need to get all your stuff, right?
Yeah, I need a little bit more today, though.
I needed a little more in the tackle box. 3 bass. Couldn't get 4 and 5, or did you have it on and get off?
I had them on and got off, but wasn't nothing to them anyway.
Really nothing in size today. Let's see. These 3 are going to weigh 442, but at least you caught some, right? Yes, thank you, sir. Bring on our next pair. Jeff Shelton, Tim Arnold. Come and see me. I'm seeing 5 bass in the live well, all alive and well. How did it go?
We had a pretty good day. Caught a lot of fish. Lost a couple that might have helped us, but we're happy what we got.
Looks like a good day. Let's find out. Oh, we're going to have to reweigh them. You got over 20 pounds. I know that for sure. And they're doing good in the live well because they kicked out some water. That's why they're having to pull them back out, re-zero, throw them back in there. Any guesses?
21 maybe.
What do you think?
22.
22 and a half is what I'm thinking. Ooh, that was close. 22.60. Good job.
Appreciate it.
Top 10 finish out there as of right now. 22.60. You got a big fish you want to weigh?
I got one, but I don't think
it's not a 7. I'll be able to see where they're at in there. You weigh one, or either way, hold them up. I don't think neither one of those are 7, but yeah, go grab them for the pictures. 22.60 is what I said, right? And that should be good enough that's 4th place right now, guys. 4th place with 22.60. That's hard when you grab all 5. Come on, guys. Wiggins and Wiggins, boat 133. They know how to catch the big fish, and I think I saw some big ones in there today. Are you going to do it again?
We ain't got real big ones, but we did all right today. I mean, we caught a bunch, and the last 10 minutes we caught 2 of our biggest ones.
We did all right. 16.33 on your total. Not too bad.
No, not too bad, but I'll take it, I guess.
How about points? Where were you?
Well, we was in 20th, but last week we would have been in 4th after Logan Martin, but our fish died last week, and that ruined us. So we'll be in the top 50, but that's about it.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I know the disappointment. I heard part of that story about the expired fish, but I didn't get the whole thing. Jeremy Davis, Donnie Gamble. Come on over here, Donnie. 2 fish on the day. That's not what you were expecting when you show up at Pickwick.
No, below average today, as you say.
What happened?
I don't know. We caught one good fish, as you'll see, and thought we were going to be around them, and then all of a sudden it just kind of nothing else happened. I don't know what to do.
2 for 537. What were you doing? You around a bunch of people?
Yeah, it was a lot of people. We was doing crankbait mainly.
Cranking. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Eddie Jewell, Bobby Simmons. How did it go?
A little slow today. We caught a lot of numbers. We couldn't figure out the big bites. So.
How many numbers are we talking?
We probably caught 30 fish.
Well, that's a lot of fish. That's a lot of bass. Let's find out. Yeah, just couldn't get in the big ones, it looks like. These 5 going to weigh just under 9.5. Looks like 943. Thank you, sir. fishing the north with us. Next pair up, Rowdy Wade, Chad Hazel. Bring it. Did you bring them up? Bring some big ones in today?
Well, we did not. We choked.
Ugh. Where were you at in points?
37th.
Ouch. 13 out of getting bumped out. You got over 10. Hopefully this will hold you in 50 is all you need. 10:38 for your total. I appreciate it. I can hear it in your voice. It's not feeling good, but hopefully you can hold on. And fortunately for one team, they're going to finish in 50th, and there's going to be a team that finishes in 51st outside that cut. Timothy Trockenbrot, Jared Coutil. Got 5 bass. How are y'all looking points-wise?
Not too good.
Shaking. No bueno. No bueno today. Decent bueno. 11.66 for your 5.
Yeah, it was a fun day out there. Definitely lost some absolute giants.
Really? Tell me, what are we talking about giants? How big? What were we throwing?
Some 6+s. A lot of worms today, but
so how are they getting off?
User error at the boat.
Execution. You hear it among the pros. That's the one thing. I appreciate you fishing with us, guys. Thank you. Execution. You can have them on. You still got to get them in there, even getting them on. That's the one word you hear. I didn't execute today among the top pros. Mike Dutton and Lee Humphrey, did you execute today?
No, it was slow for us for about, we caught it all in about 30 minutes.
And 16.82, not a bad day. Pretty strong day for those 5. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, guys. They want to weigh a big fish. We can do that. And you can hold it up there. Ooh, I've got some cold coffee. And I'll swap out my chewing gum. Let's find out what this big boy weighs. Looks like 530. 530, that's a good fish. What'd you catch it on?
Going on worm.
Worm. Big worm? Little worm?
Big worm.
Trick worm. You were trick worming, weren't you?
I've always trick worm.
Yeah, I know. They say that about you. Thank you, guys. Hank Miller, Andrew Miller. Willer, that's an M upside down, I guess. How'd it go?
We had a good day, just no size.
But you had the numbers. Let's, how many numbers? How many total fish?
Probably 20, 25 between both of us.
That's a good day. 20, 25 bass. Healthy bass, doing good. No expired fish. 984, almost that 10-pound mark.
Yeah, we bringing up the rear. Somebody got finished back there. So.
It happens. I hear you. I'd have been happy even catching 9. Robbie Floyd personally. Ron Hogan and Alan Geis, come on over here. Oh, you're behind me. Good job. You're on it today. Usually you're slow.
We come in tied for 50th place.
Okay, you're the one. You're the one. Let's find out. Tied for 50. You're hoping to hold ground. 1089. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I know you're still going to stick around. Hopefully you get that 50. You want to fish Wheeler, don't you?
Yeah, we really do.
And I want you to fish Wheeler. We'll see how it does. Thank you, sir. Bo Womack, Terry White. How did it go?
It went pretty well. We caught probably about 15, 20 bass on Carolina rigging.
Rigging. Over 12 pounds. 12.26. Good job. Congratulations. Is there a big one in there? Is it a 7? I ain't going to make 7, I don't think. You want? Thank you, sir. He was long but skinny. Team leading right now, Glasgow and Glasgow. It's been a while, huh? That 26 been holding ground.
That's a strong weight there. I think that might be it for today.
I don't know. And they said, and they checked in early. I mean, they checked in really early. Looks like Rogers and Quillen going to have 861 for you today. You happy to have that? You're shaking your head like, did it just go all wrong, or did you catch a bass just not the big ones?
We struggled. We caught 2 culling fish, and that was it.
Only called 2. Well, thank you for fishing with us, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jackie. John Polk, Wayne, Isaac. They were in boat 140 today. Good day?
We caught a lot of fish.
Just couldn't get that size. About a 3-pound average. It looks like less than that. Looks like about a 2.5-pound average. 12.07 for your total today. What were you throwing? What were you doing?
We caught most of them on actually on shaky head. I couldn't get them to bite anything.
Anything but the light stuff.
Yeah, light stuff. They wasn't about the moving stuff today.
It worked, though. Good job. Congratulations. Jared Traylor, John Caleb Wright. Got one in there. He says penalty, so expired fish is going to cost you £1. How are you in points?
We're 6th right now. Coming in, we're 6th.
6. Let's hope this pound didn't hurt you too bad. Looks like 12.27 is going to drop you to 11.27. And that had to be in your mind, wanting to finish in that 8 spot at least, right?
Oh, without a doubt. It broke my heart when that big one died about 11 o'clock this morning.
All right, I appreciate you fishing with it. We'll see you at Wheeler no matter what. Thank you, sir. Harris Housley, Anthony Bramlett. 5 bass limit. One good one in there.
Yeah, decent.
Who caught it? You or him?
I did.
You did. Yeah. Being quiet, being sneaky on that. One expired fish, so 10:02 turns to 9:02. What were you doing to catch them?
Well, we started the day with boat problems and ended the day with boat problems. So
What happened?
something with the trim, it wouldn't work.
I've had a problem. Never mind. There's a joke there, and I'm not going to do it. Thank you, guys. Joe Alexander, Leon Tidwell. You didn't have any problems with trim, did you? No. So it was a mechanical thing. Your gear shifter broke. How many speeds you got on that thing?
1.
And it wasn't going right, or what?
No.
Well, you were going forward, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're moving up here as well. 1960. Good job. 1960 for boat 175. Alexander and Tidwell. What were you doing to catch them?
Just using a jig.
Jig, both of you?
Yes.
How many people were you around? A bunch?
None.
None, really? Now, what kind of jig are we talking about? Are we talking about shallow jigging, deep jigging, ledge jigging, what?
Just deep jigging up here.
All right, let's find out what this one bass weighs. You got a good one. So this one came off a jig too, the big one?
No, that can't. Oh, a jig and pig, yeah.
Okay, jig and pig. 5 bass. No, our big bass of the day is 714, Gary Thompson and Marty Gentry. What? Dude, we got a tie for our big fish, 714. Man, I'm like, hang on, did he not reset that? 714, grab that. You didn't even want to weigh it in, did you? You sure? We don't have to weigh it in. We've got a tie for big fish, and we've had that, but we've had a loss by 1/100th of a pound for big fish. We haven't had a tie, have we? Yeah, first time we've had a tie for big fish. Got a small, large, hold them up there, and then you can hold it. That big one's going to look like a super toad next to them. It's a mixed bag for you today. I looked up there, and I thought that was a total, okay, there's the mark to beat. And I'm like, hang on, that's the same thing. He was probably trying to blow in that water. 715 does it. 714 ties you. How are we going to have that up on the big board there? How are we going to have that on my big board? I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah. But still, our largest weight of the day, our heavyweight sack of the day, Kyle Glasgow and Luke Glasgow. Matt Barron, Caleb Maxwell, 5 bass today. Looks like y'all had a pretty good day fishing. Looks like it was all right.
Yeah, we did okay today. We caught most of our fish on a tube.
Tube, all right. First one I heard that out there today. Was it really?
Oh, yeah, caught them on a tube and a swim bait.
Do what you got to do, and it worked for you. 1350, strong day.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Thank you, guys. I like throwing it up. I like doing something a little different than everybody else. You heard guys throwing swim baits when everybody else was cranking or throwing the jig. Swim bait was working at times. It's just something a little different in the same area. Back to the final one. I'll see it. Hank Hayes, Tim Partridge, 4 fish, huh? Couldn't get to 5.
We had them, just couldn't get them in the boat. That's all me.
What happened?
Well, my partner did his job. Mine just kept coming off.
I can see that. So he was netting them?
No, I was netting them.
Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. 10-16, and where's your partner right now?
I don't know. He didn't want to weigh in.
He packed up. I don't blame him either. You lost that one at the boat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Josh Bragg, Joe Hartley. Come on over here, the Gunnersville winners. You've done it before. Can you do it again here?
Didn't quite make it.
Not quite. Let's find out. See a few good ones in there. It's going to move you up. How are you in points?
25th.
25, so you're good. I think you might even move up a tad from that. 16-21 for you today.
Hey, that's good. Practice was tough. We're happy with that.
Hey, practice makes perfect. You did a great job today in the tournament. Thank you, guys. Michael Cruz, Delton Gregory, boat 149. We've weighed in 136 boats. You're 137. How'd it go?
It was slow.
Slow gets you how much?
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10. All right, what were you doing?
All on the jig.
All on a jig. How about maybe 11.5? So you guessed 10. I'll give you a pound and a half extra. 11.5 today. Good job.
All right, thanks.
Congratulations. Thank you. Our next boat is Jeff Cannon, Sean Brock. Hitting a little lull there. And you know what? Our last flight checks in at 4 o'clock. That's another 22 minutes. Cannon and Brock's our next pair. How did it go?
It was tough.
Real tough?
You gave him a pound and a half. Can you give us 2 or 3?
How much you got?
I need a lot more than that.
883. Yeah, you needed more to get up in there. I mean, you got your limit, but just no size to them today.
We couldn't find any size. We caught some good fish in practice, but
Hopping around a bunch today?
Yeah.
How many times? How many spots you think?
20.
Really, that's a lot of spots. All right, you can see them on the graph? Or no, do they move?
No, we wasn't on the ledges.
Oh, so you went shallow, just hitting them all. All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. James J. Striker Barnett, the longest name in the Alabama Bass Trail North, and Patrick Watson. No relation to Randy Watson. 3 bass, guys. Come on now. 5's the limit.
I know.
Did he let you down again?
I know. I tried to get him to work. He wouldn't put in no work today, so.
Tell me at least 8 well on the boat.
I did.
You did. 424 today. Just a struggle all day long. Couldn't get numbers, size, or anything.
Nothing. Size got off, and we couldn't get everything else running in the right direction. So,
You had something get off?
Yeah, we did.
What were you throwing? What were they throwing? The treble hook? What? Worm off of the net?
We had to go with a shaky head.
Ooh, had to go line. It was that kind of day, huh?
It was tough.
We'll see you again on ABT, right?
Yes, you will.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See y'all later. Jeremy Tomlin, Greg Tomlin, you're the last one in the queue. Looks like y'all had a pretty good day. Had a rough day. Oh, come over here and talk to me. I say pretty good day fishing, but yeah, evidently there's more to that story. What happened?
Boat wouldn't run this morning. We had to swap boats. Then we had to just now go back to Natchez Trace Bridge where the boat was and get our key fob. So.
Okay, where are we at in points?
61.
61. This may help your thought a little bit. I know that you're fighting. So 61, it shows you guidance on the outside, trying to look in. 61st place, he needs the top 50. 1 expired fish is going to cost him a pound. I've got 1611. That puts you at 1511. After all said and done, that's still a tough day you had to fight through. Could be enough to get you in that 50.
We hope so.
Hope so, too. Stick around with us. We're about 3/4 of the way through our weigh-in. We went through 140 boats, 170-something actually hit the water today. Had 30-something didn't want to check in. They paid their entry fee. Over 200 boats signed up for all of our events here on the ABT North. Scott Giddens and Troy Mims. These are Mims and Giddens with 4 bass. Couldn't get the 5th one on. They got 1 expired fish. But these 4 weigh 13, so you're around some pretty good fish.
Yeah, we caught one really good one, and just got hot, man. It was a grind out there today.
Well, what'd you catch a big one on?
Carolina rig, big worm.
Carolina and a big worm. How big worm we talking? 10-inch, 12-inch, snake?
10-inch worm.
10-inch worm. Let's find out what the big one weighs. 714. Is it 714? What do you think it is? Thinks it's 6. It could be. 572. You're about a 1/4 of a pound off on the underside. But good job. Congratulations on your catch today, guys. Good job. Power of the Hack Attack working for you. G-Reg Hackney. Tony Blackwell, Lee Bolt were in boat 164. Rough day, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was tough.
Got 3 bass in the live well today. How busy was it out there on the water?
Very busy.
Were you around a bunch of people, or are you hopping around a bunch?
Not to start the day off. We was pretty much by ourselves first in the morning until about 10 o'clock.
And everybody swamped around you, or what? You knew you were in a good spot?
Yeah.
10-14 for you today, though. Congratulations on that catch.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, out of those 3 bass. No penalties. 1 good one in there as well. Terry Pryor, Terrell, man, those fish are doing good. They jumped smack dab out of the basket. That's the first time I think that's happened. We've had some shoot through that were so skinny, but we've never had one blow through the top. Those things all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Come on over here. I get it. Fish aren't struggling, are they?
Not yet.
That thing, you were struggling. How are you in points coming into here?
40-something.
I think you're going to help your chances, don't you?
Should stay in, I guess.
I would say so. I think you're going to be up there, maybe inside the 40-something. 1585 for your total today. A good day. Who's this with you?
That's Terry's grandson.
All right. What's your name? What's your name?
Evan.
What grade are you in? You go to school? What grade are you in?
Kindergarten now.
Did you graduate?
Yes, sir.
You're a first grader then, right? Hey, do you want to grab a bass? You want to grab one? Are you strong? Show me your muscles. Show me your muscles. Both arms. Both arms. Give me. Oh, you are strong. You want to hold a bass for us? Hey, oh, hold that one. You better use both hands. Both hands. Thumbs. There you go. Now do the same thing with the other one. You got to squeeze hard. No, you got to open your hand. Grab it like somebody just gave you a $5 bill. Grab it like it's a snow cone. You don't want to slip out of your hands. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's awesome. And you got that struggle. Was that a heavy fish?
Mm-hmm.
How much you think it weighed?
500 pounds.
500 pounds, he says. That is a big weight. Thank you, guys. Good job. And, man, he got his shrug work out there. And traps, lats, all the ats working. Gary Howington and A.B. Battles. Come on over here, guys. You're slow strolling me today, taking your time. You almost look beat up from the feet up.
We tired.
He's tore up from the floor up.
He is.
I know, it is. Rough day out there on the water, a hot day, huh?
Hot and slow day.
Yeah, really? How many total fish did you catch?
We caught probably 2 limits.
All you needed was 5.
Probably 3 limits.
Probably 3 limits. Well, your biggest limit is 1130. You okay with that?
That's what we got.
Where were you at in points?
49.
Ooh, you're bubble guys. We'll see if that holds on. Bubble guys. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Brock Mosley, Danny Mosley. Come on over here. You're eyeballing the scales for a good thing. You got a good weight today?
Not really, about average, but we caught a bunch of fish. Kind of hard to complain.
What were you doing to catch them?
We caught some of them on a mayfly hatch this morning. Probably caught 20 or 25 doing that, and then we caught the rest of them out on the ledges.
Probably a little better than average. 1401 today.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right. I mean, we wanted more, but.
What was your goal? What did you think? Okay, I really think I can do this.
Well, our goal was catch 20 plus, but I didn't know if we could catch that. I figured we'd catch 15, maybe 18.
So just a little under that. Well, thank you. Good job out there today. 1401. Top 10 right now, Jeremy Christian and Logan Johnson with 20 pounds even. That's our top 10. You got to catch at least 20 pounds to get in that top 10. Our leaders, Kyle Glasgow and Luke Glasgow with 26, 27. Dale Greer and Barry Johnson not going to get that, but it looked like he had a pretty good day.
We caught a lot of fish. We just couldn't get the right ones.
Hey, that's all right. I'm okay with 14-28. That's what you got.
But I'm in like 60th place. I need to move up just a little bit.
Ooh, 60th on the nose. You might move up some, but you need a little help to get 10 spots.
Yep, that's what we thought.
Good job out there on your catch day. Thank you, sir. All right, a little bit of a lull here, and just to let know my official, unofficial time is 3:46. Good to see my son's playing baseball somewhere. It's always good to see him on the phone. So 14 more minutes. Dano, you think we're going to see a big bag on this ladder flight, especially if they're pulling? That seemed to be some of the local wisdom. AdvancedAngler.com, your website, where a lot of people can tune in and get some inside scoop, generally from all ways of life. West Coast guy, now living in Gadsden. But we still like him, even though he's West Coast. He's a city boy now. David Palmer, Chris Hopper. I see them working their way up. But again, it's all in-water weigh-in. So they bring the fish out of their boats. They were in water, in a bag, in water, to the bump station. They make sure they, measure. 13:08 for Palmer and Hopper. Then you keep them in a basket. Looks like you've been catching crawfish or crabs. Then you bring them up here. We weigh them in water. It's a pretty good system of keeping these fish alive and in water the whole time, isn't it?
Not bad at all.
Not bad. How did your day go?
Pretty good. Pretty good. We just
Tell me about it.
started off real well, slowed down in the middle, turned back on in the afternoon. Just couldn't catch any big ones.
Real well was, did you have to travel a long way to do real well?
No.
Not far. How many people were you around?
Oh, about 300.
300?
Wasn't that many, but it
was like a lot of bank fishermen or what?
Yeah. Catfish food.
Oh, my gosh, catfish. That'll happen. You didn't get any catfish, did you?
No.
No twisty lines to just in practice. All right, thank you guys. Jason Borden, Stephen Lowry, or Steve Lowry, however you want to put it. Looks like 788 is going to be the total today. Just couldn't get into big ones, huh?
No, it was rough.
You gave me that look to the side. What was happening?
Not familiar with the place.
It happens. What do you think about it, though? I mean, it's tough. You see the potential.
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, we tried some last week, and it just couldn't find anything.
All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Harold Wells Squared, come on over here. I'm seeing 5 fish limit, and they all look like they're very closely related, but that's not the limit you were looking for. Here, hop over there. What happened out there? You got into school, looks like, of identicals.
We left the big ones for everybody else.
Oh, man. So were you around a bunch of other anglers?
No, not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe I should have been.
Well, yeah, obviously you were in the wrong spot. What'd you do to catch these?
Bad question. Crankbaits, all on crank.
All cranking pretty deep? How deep? What are we looking at?
About 20.
20, pretty deep. So are these spots, or was it one spot, 2 spots, bunch of spots?
3.
3 different ones? Okay. Good job out there on catching what you had out there. 653 your total today, guys. Thank you very much. Team Wells. And, yeah, they look very closely related. All right, I'm a fool for under-guessing on the first dang pair that came in there today, but we're already seeing 26-pound bag. Dano thought you were going to see a 28, right? We thought we were going to see it, and it's still a possibility. Our last flight's checking in 11 minutes, so only one more flight to go. So these guys, what's the whole process of going out there? Because let's talk about this facility. And I've been here for several major tournaments, national level tournaments, and this is a regional one. But this place is pretty awesome. Is all the boat parking that you have, both down this line, but over near the baseball fields, in the trees. I mean, you could have a big time tournament here, and they do.
They do a fantastic job. Florence Police Department helped us out this morning with traffic, and they done a fantastic job. I actually did it without us even asking. I mean, so that's real impressive. But, right after blast off this morning, I radioed Kay out in the boat, and I told her, I said, I think that's one of the most beautiful blast off we've ever had. This facility is fantastic for tournaments like this, and it's just set up perfect.
I like the sunbathers out here coming out here, giving some extra eye candy as well, but it's good. The facilities, and also known as the restrooms here. But, yeah, everything you need is right here in this one spot. But also, Florence, did you get to go out last night? I didn't know they had some First Friday or something like that. I went down there to Rosie's and had some dinner with Kay. But, man, that's a happening little downtown area.
Yeah, it really is. They told us about it. And, but my crew and I, we're suckers for Cajun food.
I heard that.
And, we was told that there was a little Cajun joint across the bridge here called Cajuns. So we went ahead and gave it a shot last night, and I'm going to tell you something. They had a seafood buffet, which I normally steer away from.
No, your middle name's Buffet. What are you talking about?
Well, it may look that way, but it's not. But they did. They had a fantastic seafood buffet and probably some of the best stuffed crab I've ever had.
We've been tearing up the Cajun food on the trail. The best Cajun food I've had in years we got to have at Eufaula. I can't remember the name of that place, but that place was unbelievable. I can't wait to go back there. It's on the schedule next year, right?
Yeah, it's actually going to be the championship next year. So it was called the Cajun Corner.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, in Eufaula. And, probably it is the best Cajun food I've had in a very long time.
It is good. I see guys starting to work their way into the tanks. Now, we talk about the fish care, and I tried explaining a little bit about the blood mark on one of the sides. There's a couple different ways to fizz these fish. I know you're not – the fizz part comes from bubbles because you actually see, bubbles, the air coming out of the sides. But it's something you have to deal with when fish are being caught at deeper depths.
Yeah, it is. We've actually seen fish need fizzing at 10 foot. I mean, just because, it's 8, 9, 10 foot, you may think that, well, that's not deep enough. But, we see it in 10, 12, 15 foot of water. And, that is a very valuable tool that all the anglers need to learn. We teach them, we show them what to do, we supply them with fizz needles, and do everything we can do to help them save them fish.
And it's something simple. I mean, yeah, you're poking them with a needle, but it's just like getting a shot at the doctor's office. It's for the better, and these fish actually need it because they have to release that swim bladder. That it has to decrease, or else they're basically like a PFD, a flotation device.
That's right. A lot of anglers that aren't familiar with the fizzing process, if a bass rolls over there in a live well, they automatically think the fish is dying. Well, the fish isn't dying. what it is that swim bladder's full and it's got them rolled over. But
it's buoyant.
It is. It's buoyant. And the fish will actually kill itself. It will use up all of its energy trying to right itself because it's not natural. It's not natural to be on its back. So, you know, the fish can kill itself. But if you can fizz it or you can get it to us fast enough, we can save that fish and get it back in the water for another day.
Might be the case of the big boy over there, too. I get to see one come across. Let's bring up our next pair, John Davis and Peyton McGinnis. Might be the case, I think, with one of yours. He's doing well, kicking good, but you catch him deep today?
Yeah, we did. We caught them all offshore, just couldn't get the size.
All right, let's find out what your total looks like. These 5 bass are going to weigh 1092. Now, you got to keep them alive, and he talks about the struggle that these bass have. Were y'all able to fizz, or did they just start developing symptoms towards the end? Do y'all fizz them throughout the day?
Yeah, I usually put fin clips on as soon as I catch them deep, and then I fizz them if they need it after that.
Good job out there. How about your catch throughout the day? Was it pretty even, or did you catch them more in the early morning or later in the day?
Probably more in the morning, but we really had just one place, and that's where we caught most of our fish.
Living and dying by that one spot, huh?
Yeah.
Who else was around you in that spot?
There was a lot of people around, but we had it to ourselves. They wasn't very big fish, but we didn't get here till 8 o'clock last night, so we didn't have much practice.
All right, good job on your catch today, guys. Thank you. Brighton Nixon, Matt Box come to the scales with 5 bass weighing 13-15. Not too bad.
Yeah, it was a fun day. We caught a lot of fish and caught that big one early. I thought it was going to be a really good day, and just didn't pan out.
What's the big one? We gonna weigh it, or you gonna hold it up? Y'all hold it up for Dano? We got a little time. Okay, don't want to hold it up. What'd you catch it on?
I caught it on a jig. All my fish came on a jig.
What kind of jig? Let me know. What are we seeing? What are you trying to target? Tell me about, if I've never been to Florence, Alabama, and see Pickwick Lake, what were you targeting underneath the surface?
Stumps.
Stumps with a jig. No ledges.
Nope.
So stumps in any particular area. I'm channel here inside of river swings or channel swings or what?
Creeks.
Creeks. Okay. Now, so what's our depth that we're looking at on these stumps?
9 to 10 foot.
9 to 10. So now we've got a range. We're trying to find every creek you can come to, I guess, and trying to find those fish are kind of living on those spots.
Yeah, just cover water.
Duplicate a pattern. How many different spots like that were you able to find today, or did you run to?
About 4 or 5.
4. So making a little bit of a run. I appreciate it. Good job out there today. Mark Price, Brandon Price, come on over here and see me. I'm hearing you got 1037 in the live well today. That would be good. That is. You didn't expect 1037, it sounds like.
No, not to start with.
I can drop it down.
No, we don't.
It was a long day then, I guess, huh?
It was a long day.
How long did it take you to get your limit?
2 hours.
So you got them fairly early, just couldn't get in the size?
Yeah, just nothing big enough.
What were you doing?
Cincos, overhanging bushes, shade.
Weightless?
Mm-hmm.
Weightless Cinco, just dropping it. Man, that could be a long day. I mean, that kind of beats you up, too, when you're going slow drop. So what depth are we looking about on that drop?
It was anywhere from 2 to 10.
2 to 10. All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. So, yeah, they're kind of beating that bank. And I don't know. I mean, I would think here that bank would drop off pretty quick. That's why he's saying 2 to 10, just working around there. Jake Gibson, Kyle Worsham. How'd y'all's day go?
Bad.
Bad. Shut up. Bad is 1462. I look at you. I don't know whether to believe you or not each time. Why is it horrible? 14 pounds a day. Over 14 and a half.
That's the worst Saturday bag I've had here in a long time.
I guarantee you there's people that had worse. And, top 40 gets a paycheck out there. What were you doing and what was going right and what wasn't going right?
We're throwing a crankbait out on ledges. And I had some big fish shallow. They didn't bite, so I had to go deep, and they're little.
So, again, letting some of the people just build up into the, well, he's going to get it there. Ledges, you trying to drop them across there? You trying to go parallel with the ledges? Give me the picture.
I just do circles till I figure out which one they want.
And then just keep with it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I was trying to slow it down so we still got our last flight. Well, I'm saying our last flight still another 3 more minutes before you has to check in. Steve Wisdom, John Bryant, come on over here. What? What'd you say? What you got for me today?
I'm going to hold up a fish.
You're going to hold up a fish? Yeah. Big one?
Yeah.
How big? Show me. Oh, that is big. How'd it go out there? Looks like 12:48. Not too bad.
Yeah, I had to grab my kids and bring it in perspective, man. We lost 4 big fish today. I mean, we should be in the 18-pound range easy. Very sickening. not really sure. I mean, we're losing these fish on baits you don't usually lose fish on. So it just wasn't our day. I've been sick to my stomach for hours, so I had to grab my kids, bring it back into perspective. But you know, we had a decent day, but we really I think did the right things to have a really good bag, and it just we just couldn't execute today.
So you're saying you lost fish on baits you shouldn't. I'm guessing single hook baits that you should be able to pierce and keep them on there. What were you doing? Did both of you lose fish, or one lose at the net? What was happening?
I lost 3, a smallmouth about 10 minutes ago, and another big one with swimming a jig.
That hurts.
Shouldn't have happened.
And to top it all off, I hit a big wave right here coming in. Lost my favorite hat.
Oh, no.
Didn't have time to go back and get it.
You couldn't zoom her. You couldn't do a lap. What kind of hat? Well, you know we got Alabama Bass Trail hats.
It was a Carhartt hat, but it fit me just right.
Oh, man.
Just right.
Where were you at in points?
We were 50 seconds, so we were right there on the line. I don't know. It's going to be close.
What were your total, 14-something?
12.
Oh, I was thinking it was 14. So 12. You're right. It's going to be right there at us. Stick with us.
That's why it was so sickening. Is we knew we had the bag to at least make the championship, and now it's just going to be right there.
It's going to be right on that bubble. All right. You said you want to hold a basket there. Grab it. Double hand if you want. Double hand it. Grab it. Both. There you go. Oh, he's strong. Hold it. There's it. Oh. Hey, you got to hold it. Remember what you said with 2 hands? He's trying to free Willie. He saw that movie. Big fish, huh? Oh, God, I got him in his gill plate. Good job, buddy. Trying to grab him like a walleye or a pike. Keith Webb, Mark Searles, got that down. Dude, you ain't messing around. You're double-fisting the Diet Mountain Dew.
For his partner.
Hey, that's a good partner.
Yeah, it is. Sure it is. Especially after today.
Why? What happened?
It's just a long, tough day.
I bet. A lot of fish. You got 5 fish. That's the limit. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but we're on the bubble. We 50th.
So you are the actual bubble guys, and those guys are right there as well, and they caught 12. You catch 10.45. You got to hope that bubble holds out. What do you think your chances are right now that you know what you weighed?
Not good.
Not good, huh?
No.
Guys, I appreciate you fishing with us. Way to keep at it. Thank you, guys. Mitch Mitchell, Jordan Green. It looks like y'all had a pretty good day. No? They were just floating up there. I was like, if they're all stuffed in the bottom and they're up at the top, that's a good day. But you're saying that's not the case. 5 bass, what are they going to weigh?
12 pounds.
12? 12 might be 13. Might be more than 13. 12 equals 1304 for your total today. What were y'all doing? What were you throwing?
We were ledge fishing, but it was rough and a bunch of traffic.
How many different ledges?
I can't count how many places I went to today.
Really?
Yeah, there was people on 95% of them, too.
That's this time of year on this place. I mean, you can almost expect it.
Yep.
Thank you guys for fishing with us. Appreciate it. Scotty and Abby Estes. You know, every time she comes up on stage, it just makes you look that much better. You know that?
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. Let's find out what you got today. 5 bass, both catching?
Yes.
Good job. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. Over 10, over 11, 11.09. Not too bad.
Better than nothing.
How many total fish you think you caught today?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 you did, and how many total for you?
About 10.
10. So top 5 weight out there. You gonna fish with us again? It's good seeing you smiling face. Y'all always smiling up here whenever you come.
Right.
Good having you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Dano, we're getting into those closing moments. If you can see a 28-pound sneak across here, Drew Ammons, Brian Robertson. Let's find out if they got it. Nope, you don't have it. Don't have it today, huh?
No, rough day.
2-pounders, 10 even. I've seen that come across too. So where are we at in points?
Way down.
So no, not worried about it.
No, not worried about it.
All right, we'll see you back again. Thank you, sir. Now, a lull in the tanks. And the last flight, again, checks in at 4 o'clock. It is 4:02. So we'll try and get a confirmation of everybody coming in there. And if everybody has checked in at that point, everybody that checks in after, for every minute, it's a pound penalty. So if you check in right now, you get, a 3-pound penalty because it would have been over 2 minutes, I believe. Or maybe you're still in that 2-minute window. You only have a 2-pound penalty. But the guys still have 15 minutes from that check-in time to get up here. So we'll get the confirmation on everybody checking in, and we'll still have guys, of course. And the last flight, too, seemed like it was a small flight. Hey, Jody, how many was in our last flight? It was a small one, if I remember right. Like 6, maybe. So that may be it. Just a quick update. May just have 6 guys, may only have 1, maybe have 2, maybe have none. Kyle Glasgow and Luke Glasgow, one of our first guys across the stage today, 26-27, led by a 6.81 Mountain Dew Big Bass. It's not our leader in the Big Bass category. Damian Willis, Mark Stewart at 24.86. $22.65 from Staggs and Wright. Pretty good bag of fish here, Kay. You got to get in the top 10. You got to have 20 pounds, but it sure did sound like it was fishing small. Seems like a lot of people were on the same spots.
It does, and that's ledge fishing here on the Tennessee River, and a lot different from what we had last year in March. We were probably still about 5 feet low in our water, and so everybody was bunched up because there was a lot less water to fish. But great weights. I mean, we've got over 1,700 pounds of fish weighed in today so far, and still got 12 boats remaining.
And 2 bass that are tied for our Mountain Dew Big Bass at 7.14.
7.14. That's great. And I believe both of those were largemouth, if I'm not mistaken. We had some great smallies weighed in today. That's the great thing about Pickwick Lake. You can catch a largemouth, smallmouth. You can go and catch 35-pound catfish. You can catch brim. It's just a very diverse fishery, but it's well known, and it's always listed in the top 100 lakes with BASS. So it really performed today. I know that some guys that we're leading at the top of our points kind of struggle today, so I really think this is going to shake things up.
Guthrie and Hurley, did we see them come across? That was our other one. I might try and look through here again. Want to remind everybody, everything I say is officially unofficial. If we did, they're not in the top 80. Guthrie and Hurley, who sat 3rd in points. I don't think they've weighed. They have? Where do you see them at, Dano? Okay, so it was in the bottom. So they're out of it. So we might have Samson Wellborn might be our Anglers of the Year from the north.
Where was Justin Atkinson? He was in
I don't have the same as you. You say 119th? Dano?
Yeah, how many points was he behind?
I still didn't see Guthrie and Hurley at all. You saw Guthrie and Hurley on the board? Oh, I looked it up at 119 and it wasn't there. All right, so just been told we should have 2 left. Let's leave them in there for just a second. Or they're all there ready? Yeah, I didn't have them at 119 for sure. Oh, there you go, 127. That's what place there. So, yeah, they are out of it. So it looks like Wellborn and Sams may have this. All right, a couple of guys left. It looks like our final 2. Clay Madison, Kyle Patterson had 5 bass. One I know you're really trying to get rid of, huh?
Yes, sir.
That one might be an under pounder.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a rough day, but 851 for your total. How many total did you catch? I guess, was it just the 5?
I think we caught 7.
So there were some unders mixed in there. Other day, what were you doing? What was the presentation?
Just a jig.
Jig all day, all places. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Chad Greason, Robbie Evans. Good job. Looks like might be the last guys across the scales. Looks like you had a pretty all right day.
It's hot.
African hot. We've already talked about that. Either over 11 pounds, maybe into the 12, sneaking into there. 1192 for your total today. You okay with that?
Yeah, it started out pretty good this morning in top water and then kind of slowed down, and we caught a few on jig after that, but it just no big bites.
Blowing up on top water earlier?
Oh yeah.
Having fun though. How far did you travel today? A bunch?
Well, we started out pretty close, but wound up way down below the bridge, and it's kind of wasted trip.
What was your top water bait?
Sexy dog.
Sexy dog.
Oh yeah.
That's Dano's favorite, sexy dog. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, Jody, do we make a last call? Looks like we're shutting down the scales because that was the last flight. Only a couple of guys weighing in out of that flight. So Kay's going through. They got to take care of the official duties, but let me give you a quick rundown of our top 10. In 10th place, Jeremy Christian, Logan Johnson with 20 pounds even. Blake Hall, Dustin Cannell in 9th with 2016. Will Davis, Tim Cummings with 2091. So those guys finishing off the year well. Craig Grubbs, Matt Ferguson in 7th with 2164. Justin Atkins, Drew Long in 6th with 2169. 5th place, Justin Marlowe and Tom Frank with 2228. Another 22-pound bag, 2260 for Jeff Shelton, Tim Arnold. Brandon Staggs, Jerry Wright with 2265. So 3 22-pound bags. Damian Willis and Mark Stewart with 2486 for 2nd. And taking the win unofficially, Kyle Glasgow and Luke Glasgow, 5 bass wing, 26-27 with a 681 in there as well. So I'm going to step away. They're going to do some more tabulations, make everything official. When we come back, we'll have our check presentations, and we'll also get to look at our Angler of the Year winner, as well as the 8 guys that transfer into the Bassmaster Team Championship, and they should have the points figured out for top 50. I'll probably give you that cut on the 50 and the points, or I might even write down all the 50. So stick with us here, AlabamaBassTrail.org. Thank you for watching. We have some checks to pay out. Our $10,000 winners unofficially, Kyle Glasgow and Luke Glasgow with 26-27. I'll tell you this, whenever you're at Florence, Alabama, don't leave the microphone in the sun. It is hot. But nothing is hotter than these two guys taking the victory today. $10,000 richer. The Alabama Bass Trail final stop in the Northern Division. Kyle Glasgow, Luke Glasgow. Round of applause for those of you still sticking around, waiting to find out points and get your paychecks. $10,000 richer. Dano, you got yours. I'm going to get you my Kodak disc right there. All right, hope you got it too. So first place. You do it. I know you were a man of many words earlier. You didn't think it would hold on, but it did. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now tell me, you got to have a plan on what you're doing with the money. You win $10,000. That means $5,000 to you, $5,000 to him, right?
I guess I would just run with it.
Run fast. I'm thinking, how old are you now?
14.
So you got a car yet?
No, sir.
Maybe this is a good down payment on a car. You got a bass boat yet?
I got one.
You got one. Maybe you got a down payment on a better bass boat?
Maybe so.
Maybe that way too. Has to feel good though. Not only a winning period, but I mean doing it up here, keeping it in the family.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
All right, most money you've ever won, I take it, on a single day?
It is. Yeah, we won a $5,000 tournament last year. But
that's nothing. That's chump change.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing.
Both won $5,000 today.
Yeah, he wanted me to split that with him too. So.
Congratulations on that. And
if I'm not mistaken, these guys also have a boat that qualifies for a contingency program, so they're actually going to take home $20,000 from today's win.
So you're doing that through your individual sponsor, too, and you sign up on that ad. Now, that's a big day, and that sounds like even more money, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling another boat in his future, so and he gets to take home the real check as well. Congratulations, guys. Awesome job. Way to finish the year. Team Glasgow doing it. Second place today with a grand total of $24.86. A 5-fish limit, $5,000. Damian Willis and Mark Stewart. Congratulations, guys. Taking home 224 points with it as well. Here today, making the long walk. Come up a little short. This isn't. I know they were looking for that 10K. 5K still sounds really good, and they beat third place by over 2 pounds. Looks like 221, besting third. Congratulations on second.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Has feel good?
Feels pretty good.
And take the check. It feels even better. $2,500 a piece. Awesome jobs. Third place with a total of $22.65 and taking home $4,000. Brandon Staggs and Jerry Wright taking the final spot on the podium. Congratulations, gentlemen. Staggs and Wright been here before, getting some coin, but not quite the amount. Looking forward to. You can only fish one tournament at a time. Third place, pretty darn good today. Congratulations. And taking home that $4,000 paycheck. All right, working our way down. Everybody else, you going to go up front? Kay's going to go down up front. Oh, where's a good spot to go up front? You might have to go this way. Everybody's that way. Dan, you got a whole cordoned off area here. All right, everybody else over there, Kay's going to pass out the money. We pay down to 40th place. Jeff Shelton, Tim Arnold, taking home fourth with $22.60, 5/100ths of a pound outside that top three place, but still taking home $3,000. Fifth place, Justin Marlowe, Tom Frink with $22.28. Congratulations, guys, $2,000 richer. And some of these guys may not be here. $22.28 for Marlowe and Frink. Sixth place, Justin Atkins, Drew Long, $21.69 on the afternoon. $21.69, good for a $1,000 paycheck for sixth place. Seventh, with $21.64, Craig Grubbs, Matt Ferguson, taking home $900 for Grubbs and Ferguson. Eighth place, Will Davis and Tim Cummings, $20.91, led by that 536 bass, taking home $800. Ninth place, Blake Hall, Dustin Cannell, 20.16 pounds and $700 for ninth. And don't see those two guys rounding out our top 10. Jeremy Christian, Logan Johnson, 20 pounds even, good enough for $600 in 10th place. Congratulations, guys. Just outside that top 10 with 1988, Andy McBrayer, Alan Langford. Everybody else, 21st on down, get $500 with their paycheck. So 11th go to McBrayer and Langford. Brian Brock, Kobe Newen in 12th with 1987, $500. 13th place, Michael Stevens, Paul Arnold, 5th place, or a 5 fish weighing 1985, led by that 546. That's good enough for 13th. 14th goes to Brian Lumen and John Talton with 1976. Congratulations, they had a big fish of 642 on the day. And one of our big fish winners, Joe Alexander, Leon Tidwell, 1960 on the afternoon, led by that 714. Good enough for $500, another $125 apiece for them for the big fish. Had a tie for the big fish at 714. 16th place, Jimmy Mason, Lance Walker, 1959, 1/100th of a pound behind 15th. Finishing in 16th place. '16th goes to Mason and Walker. 17th, Luke Kyle, Large Cornet. Good job, guys, with 1960 on the afternoon. 18th place goes to Billy Sharp and Kevin Stubblefield, 1881 on the day. 1881, good enough for 18th place. 19th place goes to Joel Green and Mike Harrison with 1844 on the afternoon. And 19th place, our top 20 is rounded out by 1817, Michael Bryant and Mike Garrett in 20th place. Congratulations, guys. '21st, Nathan Brewer, Michael Brewer, 1792 on the day for their 5 fish limit in boat number 94. In 22nd place, Greg Ballou, Jason Morgan, 5 fish weighing 1788. Team Weaver in 23rd, 1774 on the day, taking home $500. 1726 good enough for 24th place, Brent Crow and James Morgan. Good job, guys. Behind them, Philip Dukes, Bailey Dukes with 1708 on the day, good enough for 25th place and $500. Sammy Bailey and Alan Hayes, 5 fish for 1696 on the day, good enough for 26th. '27th goes to Mike Dutton and Lee Humphrey with 1682. They had a 5.30 bass and good enough for 27th place. Led by their 538 today, they had 1678 total. That's Charlie Hodel and Larry Pierce. They finish in 28th place. '29th goes to Gary Thompson and Marty Gentry. 1642 on the day, also taking home part of that Mountain Dew Big Bass at 714. So 250 for the group, 125 apiece. 30th place, Jesse Wiggins, Jordan Wiggins, 5 bass wing, 1633 on the day, taking home $500. 31st place, Josh Bragg, Joe Hartley, 1621 on the afternoon and $500. She gonna have you a big fish check? There you go, guys. Underneath there, is that it? Hang on, I'm getting there. Don't get greedy with me now. There you go. Good job. I didn't even know she left them up here. Congratulations. Where were we at? Hartley and Bragg at 31st. 32nd, Terry Pryor and Terrell Mann, 1585 on the day. Congratulations, guys. 32nd place. Boat 33, Jeremy Tomlin, Greg Tomlin, 5 fish weighing 1511. You stealing checks, right? Good job. Congratulations. 34th place, Rex Chambers, Kevin McMahon, 1507 on the afternoon for their 5 fish limit. '35th with a 534 in their bag with 1506 total, Scott Phillips and Shane Cole. Taking home $500. As well as 36th place, Charlie Cummings, Greg Pugh, 5 bass weighing 1488. Still making that paycheck. Disappointed about dropping back a tad. Tim Hurst, Mark McKeag, 5 bass weighing 1484. And good enough for 37th place and $500. 38th place, Kenny Maddox, Drew Maddox, 5 bass weighing 1479. '39th place, Jake Gibson, Kyle Worsham, 5 bass weighing 1462. And $500. And last but certainly not least, so the guys making the paychecks plus our random act of kindness. Forgot about that one. What did I do here? Somehow I switched the wrong thing. 40th place, Dale Greer, Barry Johnson, 5 bass, weighing 1428. Our random act of kindness was which? 67, and I don't know if I can grab that. I don't know if I'm good enough. You might have to try that one. Oop, I don't want that one. Show me which 67. I'll go also for the points. In case you do not know, I'll go ahead and call that out as well. You're going to get a top 8 shot up here too? Probably if they're here, or they're not here. Yeah, I'll call it out. I just wondered if it was. Do you have trophies? So the random act of kindness today for the guys who didn't finish in the money were 67th place here at Pickwick. And 67th place, 12.07 pounds, John Polk and Wayne Isaac. Congratulations. An extra $250 for you guys. So Polk and Isaacs didn't make the cut, but you did make our random act of kindness. Congratulations to them. So now to the nitty-gritty, the standings. Let's go ahead and call it out. Get them on the stage, right? Let's bring them if they're here. John Wellborn, Wesley Sams, if you're here. Come on up here, guys. Congratulations. You're the Alabama Bass Trail Northern Division Anglers of the Year. 989 pounds, 5 points ahead of Rusty Strickland and Charles Hem. So only 5 points after all is said and done separates our top two teams. They flip-flopped at the last stop. Congratulations. I knew it was going to be close, but that is really close. So they will get their trophies at the championship at Lake Wheeler. And you got them earlier with their fish too, right? Because we knew that could have flip-flopped. Congratulations, guys, on taking the Angler of the Year. Second place, Rusty Strickland, congratulating them. Charles Hem, congratulations, Rusty Strickland. Charles Hem, second place on the year. Guys, you can stay up here. And for those of you that are here, third place, Damian Willis and Mark Stewart. If you're still here, you can come up here as well. They're going to move on to the Bassmaster Team Championship at Guntersville. Fourth place on the season, Justin Atkins, Drew Long out of the north with 960. They finish in fourth. Fifth place, Tim Hurst, Mark McCaig with 940 points. Come on up here if you will, guys. Sixth place, Brent Crow, James Morgan, 936 points. And I got a question on this too, okay? Seventh place, Blake Hall, Dustin Cannell won an event. That doesn't necessarily qualify them for our championship, but it also gets them in. So Blake Hall, Dustin Cannell qualifying for the Bassmaster Team Championship as well. And eighth place, the final guys that move on from the north, Billy Sharp, Kevin Stubblefield take it by 5 points over Jimmy Mason and Lance Walker. So I know Mason and Walker were here just a moment ago. So it came down to the end. Mason, they knew they were going to be close. But these are the guys that are going to be representing the north. We throw in some southern anglers we're going to determine in Lay Lake. And I say that Alabama's got a pretty good shot at the team championship, especially fishing on home waters.
You know, Lake Guntersville is a fantastic lake. We started our season off there. It's just fitting that these guys go and complete their 2015 season on Lake Guntersville. I could not be prouder of the teams that we're sending to the Bassmaster Team Championship. And on behalf of these guys, the Alabama Bass Trail pays their entry fee there. So that's good for them. And I'm so proud of the season that we've had. I mean, these guys have had to fish consistent, you know, all year long. We've got 2 tournament winners, you know, that won tournaments that are top 8, and these guys have fished consistent all year long with some really challenging conditions. I mean, we started out with snow and 19 degrees. We finished today with 90 degrees and bluebird skies. So a lot of tough conditions. So it just shows the talent that we have on the Alabama Bass.
Consistency wins championships, and you get to fish on Guntersville. Anybody got a problem with fishing Guntersville in October? No problems. Looking forward to it. Congratulations, guys. Thank you for fishing with us, and the rest of the guys that stuck around. I'll go ahead and call out the other guys in case you're wondering that made it to our Alabama Bass Trail Team Championship. Jimmy Mason, Lance Walker in 9th. 10th, Mike Dutton, Lee Humphrey. 11th, Josh Butler, Jeb Tate. 12th goes to Greg Ballou, Jason Morgan. 13th, Jeff Shelton, Tim Arnold. A tie with Benji Seaborn and Jonathan Seaborn. 15th place, Wiggins and Wiggins. 16th, Jared Traylor, John Caleb Wright. 17th goes to Josh Bragg, Joe Hartley. 18th, Charlie Cummins, Greg Pugh. 19th place, Brian Morris, Brian Jett. 20th place, Michael Sicoli and David Shoup. 21st, Austin Weaver, Pride Weaver with 869 points. Ty Campbell and Mark Meyer in 22nd, tied with Lanny Guthrie and Lee Hurley. 24th, Darren Patrick and Corey Freeman. 25th, John Davis and Peyton McGinnis. Those are our top 25. Working my way down from 25 on. 26, Tim Cornelius, Doug Webster, Adam Bain, Chris Colley, and Chris Colley and Adam Bain in 27th. 28 goes to Jamie Smith, Michael Raines in 28th. 28th also Brian True, Wendell Ketchum. 30th place, Terry Pryor, Terrell Mann. 31st goes to Mike Rainey and Michael Farr. Also tied with Cameron Gautney and Jim Leary. 33rd, Daniel and Flack with 832 points. 34th, Craig Grubbs, Matt Ferguson. 35th is Andrew Warrington and Taylor Teague. 36th, Mitch Mitchell and Jordan Green with 819 points. 37th, to Brian Johnson and Brandon Gross. 38th, Greg Tucker, Dylan Tucker with 816. 39th, Hadley Cohen and Scott Keeling with 804. 40th place, Rowdy Wade, Chad Hazel. 41st goes to Eddie Jewell and Bobby Simmons with 794. 42nd place goes to Stephen Wisdom and John Bryant. 43rd, Jeremy Tomlin, Greg Tomlin. 44, John Dickerson and Clyde Howell with 785 points. 45th place, Dale Greer and Barry Johnson. 46, Brock Mosley, Danny Mosley with 782 with 2 points inside the cut. 47th, the tie, Matt McSweeney, Rod McSweeney making that team championship with Jason Yelverton and Richard Walker. Actually with a little bit, 47 tie there. 49th place, Joey Nania, Will Butler with 777 points. And the final pair making our team championship with 775 points, Nathan Brewer and Michael Brewer. So that's it as far as our top 50 is concerned. Congratulations to those guys fishing the team championship. Trying to pull out our 51st place, the guys on the outside. Actually, okay, we've got a tie for 50th place. So, Kay Donaldson, we have a tie for 50th place. So do both guys get to fish in the Alabama Bass Trail Team Championship?
Actually, we'll probably go down to 53, 54 because we do have some winners that are in this top 50.
Those are the double qualified. So if you win a tournament, and that was a question I was going to ask earlier, but I tied it into the team. So if you pre-qualify by winning a tournament, we just bump down a spot?
We bump down a spot. And the other thing is we do have a couple of these teams that are fishing the north and the south. And they may actually double qualify to go to the Bassmaster Team Championship. And in the event that they do double qualify in the north and the south, we will take them in the division. They have the highest points total. So should, I'm trying to think who we might have.
Like Cannell?
Like Dustin and Blake, if they were to double qualify, we would take them in the division that they have the most points accumulated. So then we would go down another spot. So if we have a tie for 50th, then both teams would go to the championship. But because we have to take out the winners and any high school students that are in that top 50, then we, because the winners today automatically qualified as high school students, plus they won, so they double qualified, so we'll drop another spot. We should have a full list posted by Monday.
Good job. So let's go. That tie with 50, Bobby Taylor and Tommy McGuff, we can assure them a spot. Even though they tied for 50th, we don't have to worry about a tiebreaker because they'll win on the double qualifiers. 53rd is Waylon Hancock and Timothy Little. Now we're getting into those bubbles. These last two, Waylon Hancock, Timothy Little in 53rd, and 54th, Jake Gibson and Kyle Worsham. Conceivably, either one or both of those could make the team championship.
They sure could, and I'm sure they're going to be watching Monday to see the final list. But what a great group of anglers. I mean, these guys have fought all year long, fished very consistently, and I'm just extremely proud of them.
Joey Walters, Alex Carville in 55th. They're knocking on wood. Still have a shot with 1 point less than Gibson and Worsham. So right around there should be the bubble. So that's it for the Alabama Bass Trail Northern Division. Kay, Jody, everybody, Fish Life crew did a great job. Dano, thank you. That's it for the North. We still have, in a couple of weeks, we'll be down south at Lay Lake. It's known for its big fish, had several classics there, and we're going to determine our Anglers of the Year for the Southern Division of the Alabama Bass Trail. I'm Robbie Floyd. We hope to see everybody at Lay Lake. For those of you who've been watching on AlabamaBassTrail.org, we'll see you at Lay Lake, if not at Wheeler, and of course throughout every stop of the Alabama Bass Trail. We have all of our sponsors behind me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at Lay Lake in 2 weeks.